is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
You're welcome to Culture Daily Xtra. Today is Monday, the 26th of December, 2022. Final week of 2022, and we are bringing you the holiday special. Now, I bet you that you are going to enjoy the whole show because we have so much packed for you, right? People, my guests, my hosts, co-hosts, they have letters to Santa, which I really want to listen to. What are they going to be telling Santa? Is Santa even going to listen? Today is the 26th of December, right? Is it only stuck in 25th, right? What is going to happen later on in the show? We also have a game time, right? I want to see who is going to win this. I'm banking on the lady to win because, I'm always for the ladies, right? So, yes, that and more on Culture Daily Xtra. And listen, if you are not telling people to watch, please do, and also share the link, okay? Share the link, share the link, share the link. And so we are going to just watch my guests. I have two guests who are also going to be hosting. So Kojo and Andrea are here, but we have a special video from them. Let's go watch it, and when we come back, we are going to introduce them. Now, Kojo is an influencer, he's a content creator and an artist, and then Andrea is also a music curator and a voiceover artist. They are poised, they are set, they are ready. But first, let's watch this video from Kojo. Kojo's real, Kojo Jr. Please, you can't mention Kojo without adding the Jr. It seems to me like the Jr. is the surname, but anyway, that is part of the branding, so very, very important. I did mention that I have two of them here with me. Andrea, who is an A&R music curator and also a voiceover artist, also has a video for us. Let's go watch, and when we come back, we get to see them. Of who we have in the studio, co-host for Culture Daily Xtra, our holiday special, Kojo Jr. and Andrea. But first, let's go to Andrea, whose video you just watched. Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah,
why are you tired? What have you been up to this holiday?
I'm fine.
You're fine, eh?
I'm fine.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to the show. I need a lot of ginger. Give me ginger. Shake yourself up. Shake up, shake up. Great. I need a lot of ginger on the show. Don't bring your tiredness here. We have just about an hour, right? So after. Now, I said that I'm banking on you to win the games. So you can't give me... Don't give me low energy. I shouldn't bank on you.
I beg you.
Don't give me low energy.
No, I beg you.
See,
don't put your hopes in me. I beg.
Oh, don't disappoint me.
I beg you.
I'll do that until then, because I don't want Kojo to win. I mean, it's two ladies against him, so
Kojo's
yes, let's go watch.
He's very competitive.
Kojo, is he?
Yeah.
Kojo Jr. is also seated and ready. Now, he's been quiet the whole time, but I know that, he's coming on with the ginger and the energy. Kojo Jr.,
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Hello. I'm doing amazing. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice hair.
Thank you.
Did you do it just for the show? Because I can tell it's fresh.
Yesterday now.
So you girls are ganging up on me.
Definitely,
I have to-
100%.
I have to make you girls taste defeat today.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, and I'm looking forward to how that is going to happen. I'm a girl, so I can't say that I want you to win over Andrea. It's not going to happen. Even if I have to help her one way or the other, maybe I'll do that.
You girls are still going to lose, so I don't know. Yes.
Andrea, don't disappoint me. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes, okay? But yeah, what have you guys been up to during the holidays? I mean, we've had 24th, 25th. So many music concerts have happened during this period. Which ones have you attended? What have you been up to with family and all of that?
Who's gonna go first?
Either of you can go first, though.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I actually have been to like lots of concerts because I mean I love music. So I think the first concert I went to this was Akan's concert.
Okay.
Then I went to, I think the second one would be, I think Manifestivities.
Right.
Yeah, and
Black Hole.
oh yeah, I passed Blac Volta's concert briefly, and yeah, I've just been working. I've been working with like the Afrochella Museum.
Right.
So that's been happening. There's been
Okay.
lots of events happening every day. Even today, there's something happening. There's like a music masterclass happening. So if like you're a producer or like you're looking to get into the music business, you should definitely pass by like the Afrochella Museum at BBNZ.
It's been a busy time for you then. I mean,
Yeah.
mixing work and then having fun and all of that.
Yeah.
Kojo, what have you been up to?
Okay, so the first concert I went to in Ghana was Global Citizen.
Okay.
Yes, that was my first
Okay, that was
concert.
earlier.
Yes.
Okay.
That
That was
was my,
where, yeah. Oh, I was a global citizen too.
that was my
Okay,
first concert.
okay.
And they set the bar really high. I really enjoyed it. But I saw
Yeah.
oh,
Caesar, Usher.
how do you even pronounce the name?
Scissor. That's
So
it.
not Caesars.
No, it's Caesar.
Yeah.
No,
So
not scissors.
It was Global Citizen. Then I went for Blac Volta's concert.
Okay.
And after Blac Volta's concert, I went to Stonebwoy. I really enjoyed that one.
Stonebwoy's one,
Yes.
yeah.
But
Black Volta's one as well. It was really good. Mozambique
it
disco
was
was really good.
good.
Yeah.
I was right in front of the stage, so I
Yeah, I
You
saw
saw
you.
everything.
I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
But which of these concerts would you choose as your favorites? Do you have a favorite so far? I mean, even though the concerts or the music shows or the festivals haven't, properly come to an end yet.
I'll say Black.
That's what you choose.
Black really performed. Like what
Yeah.
man is also saying, then the crowd will be going, "Woo!" I won't even say anything, no, we will just do this. Black.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that
Blac
one.
Volta's concert was, but I think mine would be Manifestivities. Manifestivities was fun. It started on time.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Not early, but
No, okay, so the thing is, I love the fact that they had set up on time. It was just the people that were late to actually troop in. So yeah, in terms of organization, like the organization was like top. In terms,
Right.
like the venue was so beautiful. It was very like conducive for like concert, like the whole concert mood and everything.
I mean, for me, I've
the
had to
performances
be at
as
a few
well.
as well. So Manifestivities, I loved.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was there.
oh yeah, I forgot.
How did you just forget that? Yeah,
forgot I
and
saw
then
you
was
there,
Disco as well.
Yeah.
The back-to-back performances for all of it, and the fact that all of these artists are coming together to support
Yeah.
each other to perform.
It was really wholesome.
It's really exactly.
It was
It's
really
really nice.
Stonebwoy's concert, Tiny was there.
Tiny,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
and they performed together.
They
Yes,
had,
they
like,
did.
Yeah, and then
I
he
heard they had
performed
beef.
with Sarkodie as
They
well.
were not that
Exactly.
close, but they were both on stage. so-
Yeah. Which is the show part of this whole thing, right? I mean, people will have to understand that it is show business. And also the fans will have to understand that if your favorite artists are going head to head, it doesn't necessarily mean that you should also go head to head. Because you never know what is going on behind the scenes. Because I've had to read some of the comments that say that, oh, so they've made up now and they are talking now. So what happens to the fans?
Yeah.
You know, that thing happens a lot where the artists are, sort of beefing and then the fans
I mean,
just...
for example, like Stonebwoy and Shatawale like are always like going head to head. But I mean, after the concert, Shatawale tweeted, he was like, that was like a great performance and everything. So
Chatawale claims he was
Why
at
didn't he come?
Stonebwoy. No,
he said he was there.
Yeah, that's
he
what
said
he
he was
said.
there.
I was back there, I didn't see him.
No, he said he was where someone wouldn't like people wouldn't be able to recognize him or like see him easily. So
yeah, but how will Shatta Wale come for a concert?
it's possible actually.
But I can also say this. Stonebwoy can also say the same thing about
attending a concert and nobody seeing. I don't think so.
It's possible. I mean, Drake went for his own concert and then he was in the crowd and.
No, I think Shatta Wale has presence.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way Shatta Wale will walk into a space and then
it depends on how he's
dressed. Because he doesn't walk alone.
It depends on how he's dressed. Obviously, like, if he's trying to conceal his identity or, like, he's trying to hide.
Shatta Wale, he will stand out.
Exactly.
Calm down.
No, like, red shirt, green trousers,
if purposefully, right, you're trying to hide from something, you dress a certain way so people wouldn't like. Obviously, like if you go and then like you're maybe his locks and stuff. Obviously, like I can tell that this is Shatta Wale. But if I'm dressing like to disguise myself, who's gonna check it?
Well, that means you believe it. So I don't know if Stonebwoy believes it as well because
he did reply.
Stonebwoy replied and said thanks, Togbing Ngoli. So if you don't understand, Togbing Ngoli means ghost. Ngoli is ghost.
So he doesn't actually believe him.
No, Togbe is an yes.
I thought it was king.
Yeah, no, king. Togbe is king, right, or an older person. But Ngoli is ghost, right? So king ghost. If you want to translate it directly, it means thanks, king ghost. Right, I don't think Stonebwoy, well, based on that, I don't know. It's either he believes that he was actually there or he knew he was aware that he was actually there. But then again, why would you show up at a concert and conceal, hide your identity if you want people to know that you're actually supporting Stonebwoy?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it makes it very difficult to believe. But, yeah. Anyway, one thing that we are going to have here is so much fun. Kojo Jr. did mention how he had a lot of fun at the Mozama Disco concert. So we have a video insert of that. Let's go watch.
Someone from say Jackie, but I'm too many. Girl, I'm going Jackie concert. I'm no new. Girl, shell skin. No. To be shallow, say, hey, we am for the whole world. This one, we am for what? To me, the catch and say me man world. No, me we are saying man. It's more emotion. We need the more what's in the moon and now Pluto and Amas and from home. Me we are saying man.
As I said, I want to give you the world.
Up at the wow. And to be up at the wow, me go too many CJ bigger man, the biggest man on up at the wow. Wesley Kessing senior man on the hospital no see into senior for good in your share or go crossing of was. Ultimino is a good day, yes, last made no. Timmy too many lazy name. I mean, you are the Catada de Janison and the shaky didn't know I'm serious. So, was can now if I be BFA into video way part 1, part 2 artist number for me, you know. Crazy, I hope so. I ready.
Yeah, I have it.
Welcome back. If you did watch that and enjoy, that was Kojo Jr.'s reel, his experience at Mozama Disco concert. He has already mentioned how much he enjoyed it, but he was also saying something to me. Kojo, you were saying how people think that it's fun. Tell me about it. What are some of the stresses you go through when doing these videos?
Okay, so with these videos that I make, the TikTok videos here, so people outside Ghana who aren't able to come to Ghana to enjoy this concert, they expect me to go to every event and cover every event and do a voiceover.
I mean, you put yourself up.
Right, I have to be everywhere. I have to be everywhere. So
but it's what you've signed up for. Yeah.
Well, that's true.
It's what you signed up for. I mean, you know how people don't they don't force us to choose a niche, right? But once you choose a niche and you are excelling at it, they expect more from you. So that's just props to you. Let's clap for Kojo. That means you are doing really well with whatever you are doing. For people to be able to actually watch and want more, that means that they are enjoying what you're doing. So just keep at it.
And the good thing about it, I didn't even know I could do this thing. I just stumbled on this voice note thing. So I went to Blaze and I did a voiceover and the video blew up. That was it.
Yeah, it did. That was
right.
crazy.
Right. So that's how it started for you. We are going to come to how it started for both of you in regards to everything that you both do. But to set the ball rolling proper, we are going to have to listen to your letters to Santa. I'm very curious. I really want to know. I really want to know what they have written in there, what they want Santa to do for them, and all of that. So yes, I'm really curious because Santa should be able to do everything, right? Is that not what we are told?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go listen. Let's go listen to it. Andrea, we'll start with... No, we are starting with you.
I'm sorry.
No, because
Andrea,
when we started the
with you.
conversation, it started from me, so let's start with you.
We are starting with you. I like to do ladies first. Yeah.
Okay,
so
sure.
yeah, we start with you.
Right.
So let's go.
All right. Dear Santa.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. Okay, so dear Santa. Man, it's been an exciting year. It's Tuesdays. I've got a couple of things. I'm going to need you to come through for me because I've been a good girl for real. Okay, not in every aspect though, if you know what I mean, but generally I've been good, so that's good enough. That's good enough to get me the following goodies. First off, my phone stresses me out so much. When I want to multitask, it will be freezing. Secondly, I need a whole wardrobe change to suit my true fashion sense. I think I found my aesthetic. Now, I really want an iPad because I want to look like I have something going on in my life. Don't forget to add the stylus. Otherwise, I won't accept it, please. You see, like, when those people that have iPads, they always look like they're accomplished. Yeah, I want to feel like
you
that.
have a phone, you have an iPad, like you're doing something.
Like you're doing, like you're so important. Yeah, I want to, that's the energy I really want to become in the next year. It's like, finally, Santa, I beg next year, I want to be a serious baller and an investor for my food business would be major.
You want to be a baller, I don't want to be a mechanic.
At all. And then the last thought is, I don't think they added it, but I was like, I want some cool $3,000.
$3,000. Yeah. $3,000, yeah, Santa can do it. So considering where Santa is coming from.
So cool, $3,000. Nothing small, something small for the girls.
In addition to everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. But why 3,000? Is there a reason?
Oh, not. Honestly, I just like looked up to them. I'm like,
You're pitying Santa.
Yeah, I want to like give him some consideration. So 3,000 works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of that we'll discuss when we come back after listening to Kojo Jr. read his. Kojo, your letter to Santa.
Okay. So Santa, I requested something first. You didn't grant it. Okay. So dear Santa, it's Kojo Jr. again. Even though my request to drink coconut water with Jesus and Angel Michael didn't come to pass, I still have hope in you. As you can see, I am an artist, a content creator, and an influencer now. I need funds for a new MacBook and to host my first art exhibition in Ghana. So I paint.
Amen. Yeah.
So don't say amen. Santa has to grant it.
Amen. It will happen.
It will happen.
I also want influencing and content creation career to skyrocket across the boundaries of Ghana. Like I want to move outside Ghana.
Amen.
Yes.
Mado.
Aha! Koku Santa. I am tired of taking trotro. I need my own car. I will even take Toyota Vet at this point.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I see running through both of your letters is, can you guess? Money. Yes. Yeah. And then gadgets.
Have you seen this economy?
We need it. See, it's not even a joke. We need it. But yeah, let's go into why these requests, right? Yeah. I mean, Kojo Jr. has mentioned how he wants to blow out of Ghana with his content and then also his first art exhibition. I've seen some of his paintings and you do really so good. Well.
He's really
exactly.
Good.
Considering that you're a self-taught artist, that is amazing.
Ooh. So,
that is amazing.
I taught myself how to paint during the lockdown.
Oh, so it's not been that long then?
2020.
Wow.
I feel like lockdown was when a lot of people discovered
themselves and extra things that they could do. Wow.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. It sometimes feels like a dream because I exhibited some of my works alongside other artists in Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
It still feels like a dream sometimes.
that's goals, you know, because some established artists can't even get to that point. So to have to start just under 3 years, let's just put it that way, and then have your exhibition in Tokyo, that's a really, really good thing. Yeah. Let's talk about your letters. Kojo, what are your thoughts on Andrea's letters? And then we'll do the reverse.
Reverse. $3,000.
Yeah.
Dream big, oh.
The
money I want.
What should she have requested?
More than 3,000.
How much?
Like
maybe she can tweak it. You can tweak it. You can always...
Money that can help you buy a house in Ghana.
Okay, fair.
Did you get
but that would be like $550,000. $550,000. So $1 million.
$1 million. Santa can.
Or a UK visa or something. Canada visa.
Okay, fair. Please, if you're watching this and you want to dash me $3,000, hi.
So what she can do is, I mean, now you agree with him, right? That you can just rewrite your letter.
I will. I definitely will.
Yeah, definitely. Kojo.
Hello.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Kojo's letter.
I mean, yeah, it's really, really valid for him to have, or for him to want to like do his first exhibition in Ghana. Just to, you know, elevate his presence, you know, the art space. I think it's a really good thing. Because I think now, like, art is really being appreciated here.
Yes, now more than ever. That's so true. Because I feel like people are beginning to accept the whole creative space more than ever. And also fully express themselves, you know, in
it's
relation
really, like,
to that.
It's really, like, exciting times for anybody, like, in the creative industry, like, from music to visual arts to... any type, like all the
anything,
arts,
everything.
all the graphic.
And the good thing about my exhibition in Tokyo, Japan, I actually sold the 2 paintings.
Oh wow!
Oh, hey! Girls and money. See how
I am not rich yet. I am not there yet.
No, but eventually, I mean, you get to that point where because paintings really sell.
Do you have 14 Pro?
Oh, Kojo is using a 14 Pro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the camera quality?
No, but he still says, I don't have a lot of money yet.
You're just trying to be modest.
So that's money you've gotten from selling your paintings.
So since I'm a content creator, I need to take videos, and the quality had to be it has to be very great.
The quality is really good.
Yes, I invested the money into a phone.
Into that.
Creation. And you forgot about me taking too much trotro. Like I'm always in the trotro.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't done. Okay. Yeah, obviously, like he needs to like elevate. You know,
get to that point. Trial 7.
You try 7 in the car. Yeah. Which one do you want? Range or you want?
No, he said he'll take a Toyota Viz.
Right now.
He said he'll take a Viz.
Yes, right now. The way is going out.
Oh, no, but like off the top, if anyone says, what car do you want?
Jeep Wrangler.
Hey.
Ooh. Okay.
Jeep Wrangler. I want the car that I can jump in city.
You can jump. You struggle to sit in. Yeah.
That's what I want.
Wait. Those cars are very intimidating. Like there's so much space in the car.
Exactly.
It's so like the service area is just a lot.
It's your excitement for me. But you know, Kojo Jr. mentioned how you need money that can buy a house in Ghana. Right. Let's talk about our generation. Because I was talking to an older person sometime, and the person was like, they don't know how we are going to survive building houses because everything just seems to be on an all-time high constantly, back to back. Prices of things are increasing. What do you guys think about that? Like, because we keep working, we actually work hard. I mean, apart from the fact that we don't want to do a standard 9 to 5, but people are actually putting their hands into a lot of other things, right? But do you think that, I mean, at this age, you're probably 30 years and under, is it possible to be doing a genuine job and then still, make money enough to buy a house?
We're here.
In Accra.
We're here.
Yeah, in Accra.
You make the money, but you won't make enough to buy a house.
Yeah.
Even the car will be...
Your best option is to, give or take, leave, like, Greater Accra and build elsewhere.
Outside Accra.
That's your best take.
If everything is in Accra.
Oh, I mean, if you still want to live here, like peace of mind, your best take is to leave. But if I'm being very honest with you,
as well.
If I'm being very honest with you, probably your best option might be to
go outside of Accra. But even
no.
Where?
Japan.
Oh, Japan. Oh, Japan. Okay. So when you did this, I thought you were referring to just leave Ghana.
The house there, it will be very hard. So rent is not even easy. So I went to South Africa recently for a gig. So they have payment plan for rent.
Yeah. I heard that about South Africa.
Like, their sky is even blue.
Why our sky is not blue?
Our sky is not blue.
Kojo Junior,
no.
please, it's okay.
It's
no,
great.
don't attack Ghana like that.
I'm not. I love Ghana.
Ascar is great.
It's great.
Wow.
I love Ghana, but South
Wow.
Africa, Jesus.
Well, you see so many things come in play, especially for developing countries and developed countries, right? To an extent, South Africa is developed more
to
than
an
Ghana,
extent.
so they can actually have those measures put in place. But yeah, anyway, let's talk about what's trending. We've come back from a long weekend. What has been happening on socials? That is what we are going to get into right now. If you also want to join the discussion, of course you can across our socials, Team Music TV on Instagram, Team Music Networks on Twitter, and Free Music on Facebook. Join the discussion. Let us know. If we see any messages from you, we are definitely going to read it as well. So come on, drop it in there. Back to you two. What has been trending over the weekend and today? What have you seen?
Well, let me see. Oh well, Kim Promise put his enemies to shame.
You think so?
I mean,
I don't think you have to put it like that.
I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, let's cancel Kim Promise." I mean, even though like I'm not like in favor of what happened, like I don't think the letter was valid in my opinion. I think they could have had a better way to put what they wanted to put across, but I think at a point they were being a bit too harsh on him.
You think?
A bit. Like it was a bit too much. I'm like, oh
no,
Charlie,
you see, no, because
man's gonna cry or something. No, at a point I just felt like it was a bit too much. Even though like we straightened him out. Like you didn't do well. Like no, why didn't you come and perform?
Well, they just cancelled him on Twitter.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it's the same place Mahama won the election.
Yeah, on Twitter. Fair.
Wow. Okay,
Fair.
so that's the thing, right? You feel like there are so many other people who are not on Twitter, who don't even know what's happening. Exactly, and they are big fans of Kim Promise,
Honestly.
and they are going to show up.
But even with that, I mean, the concert started really late, so I mean, it was a bit iffy. Like, I think around 8:00 they hadn't set up the stage and people hadn't come
But
yet.
from the videos, it looked like a packed show.
I mean, like that was like hours
Later.
into the show.
Later.
That was like around 10, 11. And we really have to like do this thing where we're ending concerts at like
late.
3 a.m. Like,
It's
why?
true. It's true.
Like,
and I totally agree to that.
Like, why do I need to go back home at 3 a.m.? Me, mama, will be upon me. Like, small running
I
away,
agree.
we'll run away. Like,
Do you have a curfew?
it depends on the situation. It depends
Junior, do you
on
have
the
a curfew?
situation.
No.
You don't have a curfew. When did you stop having curfews?
Oh.
I was sure, like, let me
when I
guess.
moved
Let me
from
try and
Kumasi.
guess. Let me try and guess.
Oh.
When you move from, okay.
Okay, so how many years ago was that?
A couple of months ago.
Two years
years?
ago.
Like, yeah, roughly
2 years ago. Okay, Andrea.
When did I stop having a curfew? Okay, no, the curfew, right? It depends on my mom's mood. Yeah, it depends on her mood.
Right.
Yeah, so if she's alright, okay, I can come back. Like,
But yeah, the concert culture in Ghana, I think that I was saying on Friday, right? We went for the BIM concert, and it was a great show.
I
yes,
heard.
but the time of closing.
what time?
I think
What time did you guys?
I left the
leave
place
there?
around
Past
4.
past 3.
Oh,
yeah.
why?
I got the cab
Past
around
3.
5.
Why?
I was home around
It closed-
6.
It closed really late, and I feel
was
like
late.
the artists have to get to the point where they consider the guests, right? Those attending, just take everyone into consideration. I read a post on Ashake that said that he started a show really early in Nigeria. He had a show in Nigeria. People thought he was going to start late, but he actually started really early and closed really early. By the time he had closed just past 12, people were now coming in. I think it's a thing because we know that okay, these artists are not going to start early.
Yeah.
We also don't go early. And then it ends up
I really
dragging.
think it's like a two-way thing because you see the way I said at Manifestivities, like I went there like the show was supposed to start at 6. I got there like 4:30. Stage was set, lights set, sound set. I got 6 o'clock. Betty and I'm like, Charlie, like you people. Wow. So it's like it's really like a two-way thing. People only started coming in when it was like after like 7:38, and I'm like, bro, like it's a two-way thing, honestly. Right? But another thing is, I feel like if more of them start to actually make an initiative to actually be early to some of these concerts. But another thing is, I feel like they don't really rate us in a way.
That's what I'm saying. That if the artists will be considered
in their heads, they really don't.
Consideration.
In their heads, I think they tend to forget that performing to us is work. Is like you're providing us a service because we paid for it. Do you understand? It's not. I mean, obviously, like you're a celebrity, right?
But it's definitely
everyone loves you.
thing.
But it's like a two-way
Definitely
thing. We're paying you for a service, so you've got responsibilities that you need to,
just stick to it.
Yeah.
Now, talking about Manifestivities, we are going to play you a video from Manifestivities really soon. And then also, don't forget that Culture Daily Xtra is on, and we have the big conversation. Now, the big conversation later is going to see us talk about the nightlife. So, holding a podcast, right? Blac Volta is here. We have Johnny Stone as well as some lovely guests, handsome fella, and a lot other people that we are going to have right here in the studios. They're going to dissect the nightlife in Accra. Now, what exactly this is called is December Diaries. But before then, Kojo Jr. also has something to tell us about his trending. What have you seen trending on socials over the weekend and even today?
Well, it started with the Blackwood concert, from that to Kim Promise concert and Shatawale's concert. Shatawale's, he was twerking on stage.
Kojo Jr. showed me a video of Shatawale twerking. No, but why was he then stuck on the trusses? Because it looked like he couldn't come down.
Really?
Yeah, after twerking, he seemed like he wanted to reach down and then he couldn't.
Sold out. He sold out the stadium though.
You think he did?
Oh, I know. I mean, you guys are saying 20 cities, but I still think for people to actually want to leave their houses to come and see you in like an environment, like stadium is crazy. Like there's so many people there, like heat and stuff. Charlie.
No, wait, but did he sell out the whole 40,000?
I don't think so.
You see, that's what we should also find out.
I think because I saw videos. It was more than half of what the Wizkid concert was more than that. So that's
but
like,
for the price, if you ask me, he's very he knows his audience. He
no,
knows
see
his
when
crowd,
people say the price,
Wizkid's
concert, they gave like bare tickets out.
But how much was the ticket?
What? It was 200 CDs, but still they gave out tickets.
Yeah.
So understand. So even if you're trying to use the point that the price, so what, they gave out tickets, so people could have come. Did they come? No.
I get what you mean, but also right, like Kojo Jr. is saying, Shatawale knows his crowd. He knows how much they are willing to pay or they will be willing to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, Shatta has held free concerts over and over again, right? I'm sure with this one, he was just trying to, charge something because he could have equally said, let me do it for free, but he didn't do that, right? So, yeah, he just rolled it out with different price points. So that's really good. But yeah,
Or he was just trying to stay relevant because Shatawale hasn't been out there.
As he should.
No, but Shatta has stayed relevant with his personality. Even if he's not been doing music back to back this year. I mean, he's released a few songs.
You want to fight my boots. You want to fight my boots.
That's your goal to
I'm like, please, I beg.
What's the problem? Everybody has a choice.
Hey, why will you fight me? Like, hey, why are you going
Everybody has a choice of choosing who their good is. But
I mean, funny thing, I actually like Shatawale and Stonebwoy, so I like the both of them.
That's nice. Well, talking about music concerts, Free Music TV partnered Manifestivities, and so we have snippets, really beautiful videos of how the whole event
went. It was amazing.
Enjoy it. The song is... Okay, so it's time for us to start, and the game is about rolling. I'm really excited though. I already said how I'm banking on Andrea. So we have Andrea up against Kojo Jr., okay? And well, today the first game we are playing is tennis cups. So what they are going to do is have to roll the tennis balls. It has to enter the cups, okay? We have 6 tennis balls. All of them have to enter the cups. And so we are going to be giving points to them. So yes, you at home, choose who you are banking on, Andrea or Kojo Jr. You're going to be getting a free Afro Nation ticket if whoever you've chosen to win wins, okay? So that's exciting, isn't it? Yes, free Afro Nation ticket. You get to come out there, come jam, come have a lot of fun. So this is amazing. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
You are ready?
Yes, we are.
Andrea, you don't seem like you are ready. Are you ready?
I'm adequate.
Andrea says I'm adequate. Okay, so I'll just let Kojo Jr. go first. Right, with this one. We are playing 2 games. So we have the balloon cup stack as well. So you're going to start first. Kojo, you'd have to be on the other side because you are rolling the ball to this side. So Andrea will just stand beside you whilst you roll the ball. So give each other vim, a lot of ginger. Guys, don't forget to mention who you think is going to win, okay? So that we are able to give you some tickets as well. Let's go, Kojo Jr. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going in. So every ball you roll, if it enters the cup, you're going to get 5 points for that, right? So every ball is 5 points. We are playing this twice. So that means that in total, you're going to be getting 60 points, right? But the first round is 30 points. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's go. Missed. Missed.
Jesus.
Missed. Yay! Go Kojo! Go Kojo! Oh! Okay. Last one. Miss. Oh! Kojo.
Well.
Okay, Andrea. You see how Kojo did. So for this round, Kojo got
You
two.
did good, yeah.
Yeah, two out
that's
of
what, like,
that.
10
So
points?
that's 10 points for him. Yes. So your turn. Let's go.
I'm actually so glad this isn't timed.
No, it's not timed, but yeah, roll the ball. Let's go.
Hey.
Andrea, you for Deji, sake of, please, I'm supporting you. Please.
She's actually rooting for you.
Yeah, and I like the way she has so much faith in me.
Please.
But I told her not to have faith in me.
Let's go.
'Cause I
Your
beg,
second
Mom.
ball.
Hey. Wow.
Almost. Kojo is praying.
Charlie, I don't like what you're doing.
Are you choosing your balls?
Wait, how come I have 5 balls? Is it 5?
No, it's supposed to be 6. Wait, hold on.
Sorry.
Andrea is confused already.
Sorry.
So your third ball. Let's roll. Hey! Oh, Andrea. Fourth ball. You missed. So you have 2. 2 more chances. Fifth ball. Hey! Woo! Aren't you excited? Andrea?
Excitement, I'll use it.
Okay, your last ball.
Yeah, I dream on me. You are the he's using his
Last ball. Roll it. Let's go. Hey,
I have to measure.
Andrea, if after this the ball doesn't go in,
it'll be so funny. It'll be so funny that I won.
Wahala for you.
Let me see.
Oh, she's going to miss.
She's going to miss.
Yeah.
Kojo, you're sure she's going to miss?
She's going to miss.
I probably won't miss.
Okay, let's go. This is Andrea's final ball. Is it going to go into the cup? Let's see. Oh, and it's a miss.
I said it.
And it's a miss. And it's a miss. Kojo actually did say how she was going to miss it. So what they are doing right now is going to pick their balls, and then we are going to go on to the second round. So after the first round, Kojo, after missing his first 3 balls, 2 balls entered, and he missed his last one. So that means he has 10 points for this first round. Andrea has 5 points because she was only able to push one ball into the cup. Yeah. So we are going to take it all over again. I'm sure at this point, do you guys have any strategy as to how the ball should go in?
I'm just freestyling this.
Yeah, just freestyling. Kojo Jr., do you have a strategy?
No.
Because you've been able to push 2 balls in. So there should be a way that you are figuring this out. The next round is the final round, after which we are going to announce who the winner for this one is.
Andrea is going to go first, right?
Yes, Andrea is going to go first on this one because you went first on the other one. So yeah, but I need the 2 of you in shot, so could you just get closer? Exactly. Yes, Andrea. You just finished playing, so you should please.
You know
the freestyle, no.
Balls, right?
How is she going to miss all the balls? Because of where she's standing.
No, she's just going
feeding into my conscience. I don't like.
I'm just trying to say I'm going to win.
Well,
that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, let's see how it goes. Andrea. Okay, so we've started the second round now. Andrea is pushing her second ball, and Andrea! Yes, it enters.
I beg you don't.
It enters the cup. Okay, actually give me fans.
Don't give me fans.
Okay.
It gets to my head.
On her third ball now. Third ball, second round, and missed. Okay. This is her fourth ball. Her fourth ball. Andrea has 5. And almost. That was really close. That was really close. And wow. Okay, so Andrea is on her 6th ball now. 6th ball. She's trying. Goodness. Andrea.
Yes.
So it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Andrea. Okay, so it's Kojo's turn now. Kojo is going to try and... Already he has 10 points, right, for the first round. Yes. So let's see how he does on this one. First ball, missed, okay. Second, goes in. Go, Kojo. Third one missed as well. Fourth one missed as well. Fifth, will it go in? Missed as well. Wow, Kojo, you have one more. Does it? Oh, Kojo missed this one as well. Okay, so you both for this round missed 5 balls, but you got 1, right? But then it will put Kojo as winner. You know why? Because the first round, yes, wait.
Are we done?
Yeah, we are done with this one, with this game. For this round, we have only 2 rounds. I did mention that. Oh. So, you want to keep playing. You thought you had a lot of rounds to do.
I actually thought it was like 3 rounds.
No, so it's 2 rounds. But for the first round, Kojo put 2 balls in. So that gave him 10 points. And then it gave you 1 point for the first round. Okay. The second round, it gave you still 1 because you had 5, right? Yeah. So that gives you 10 in total for both rounds. And it gives Kojo 15 in total. So yes, Andrea did say that I shouldn't bank on her to win this. I was so hopeful. But at the end of the game, this tennis cup game, Andrea came up with 10 out of 60 points, and then Kojo also did 15 out of 60. So yes, good job anyway, because I'll try and play this game after and see how well I do when it comes to this. But yes, guys, we are going on a short break. Remember that you can't mention, see, they are giving each other vim. Remember that you can mention who you think is going to win any of these games. Our next game is coming up really soon. Right after this break, we are going to do our next game, and that's the balloon cap stack. So I'm looking forward to how the 2 of you are going to do this. Andrea, with your lip gloss, you should be able to work some magic. So yes, guys, we're taking a break and we'll be back. Okay, yeah, welcome back. Now, if you missed the first game, wow. It was crazy. Now, we did the tennis cups, right? And Kojo Jr. ended up winning. So out of 60 points, he was able to win 15 points. And then Andrea won 10 points. And so for this one, which is the balloon stack, we are going to see how they are able to, stack up these cups. Is the balloon cup stack, actually. So how they are going to stack up these cups into each other using the balloons. Kojo Jr. has taken off his glasses and he's so prepared to win this one as well. If he didn't interact with the first one, well, whoever was able to, properly bet on Kojo Jr. for winning is going to get free Afro Nation tickets. For this one, you're going to be getting free Afrochella tickets. So yes, you can also still mention to us who you think is going to win this one. We are also going to do 2 rounds of this one as well, this balloon cap stack as well. And so the first round, I'm going to have Kojo Jr. started. 8 cups, that means we have 40 points. So let's go, guys.
What's up?
Yes,
Yeah,
you can.
Let's go.
2. That's it, Kojo.
Hey,
Kojo, that's it. You've missed it. That's it. That's it. So you were able to get how many cups? 3.
No,
he got 3 cups. That's 2, and then that's 1. Is it? No.
So 3.
3.
So I got 3 cups.
It's 3 cups actually. So he has 5 left. So 3 cups. So that gives you 15 points for that one. So you have 15 points for that one. Andrea, are you ready?
Yeah.
You're not touching the cups. Don't forget, guys. You're not touching the cups. So Kojo has 15 points for this one. And it's time for Andrea to go. So let's go, Andrea.
Why is this beating?
Why is your heart beating? Relax. And go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! Okay. So Andrea has managed 5, which gives her 25 points for this one. That's the 5 rounds. Yeah, I mean, if you can't go further, please do. Don't just stop until the cup falls. Don't stop.
Oh no, I can't.
Okay, until you can't risk the chances.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a good one.
This is the second round.
Yeah, so you are going to do your second round now. But for this round, you have won with 25 points. Kojo has 15 points. So we go again on our second round, and Andrea is starting.
I'm excited.
Andrea is so happy. Wait, so relax yourself. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go, Andrea! Okay. So for this round, this is the second round of the balloon cap stack, and Andrea was able to ace it all.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay. So the 40 points, all of the 40 points. Andrea, that is actually nice. You made me proud of this one. Okay. So it's Kojo Junior's turn. Just space out the cups properly.
You already lost, but you can't try.
Space out the cups. You hear what she said? You've already lost, but you can try. Give it a shot. Kojo, this one there, I'm fully behind you. Fully. Let's go. Kojo is starting balloon cap stack second round. And 1, 2, 3.
Deflate it small.
3. Andrea's even giving him tips.
Deflate it small.
3.
It didn't fall.
No, it didn't fall, but he didn't continue with it. Kojo, we are done on 3.
No, he has to go back. See if it's supposed to fall.
Yeah, Kojo, go back for your cups, please.
Deflate it small. I said deflate.
No. Go back for your cups. And the fact that Andrea is helping him on it. Kojo, that's 3. Okay. Okay, Kojo, it's okay. That is 5. for Kojo as well. Still 25 points. You tried. And I love the fact that Andrea was trying to help you. I mean,
She wasn't trying to help me.
what?
No.
She was trying to help you.
Nobody told her to help me.
Wow! She kept telling you to deflate it small, deflate it a bit. She kept saying that. But yeah, Kojo also has come up with 25 points in this one. So in total...
So how many points in total?
So in total, you have 40 points out of the 80, right? Because the first one was 15, and then this one is 25. So you have 40 points. Andrea has 65 points because the first one, she had 25 points, and then the second one, she aced it all. So that's 40 points. So that's 25 plus 40. So Andrea made 65 points out of the 80 points, and you made half of it. You've done well. You didn't even get just 5 points. So Kojo did 40 out of the 80 points. So yes, guys, thank you. I mean, that's a good game you put on there. So Andrea, that means a favorite fan of yours is going to win tickets to Afrochella. So what it is you're going to get one ticket, but it actually admits 2 people, right? So whoever is going to be winning gets to come with a +1. And then Kojo, your fans are going to get 2 Afro Nation tickets. So yeah, that's amazing. I would want you guys. Wait, yeah, Kojo has something to say.
Can I exchange one Afro Nation ticket for an Afrochella?
Well, that will be a conversation for you and Andrea. I don't see how that.
Do you want an Afro Nation ticket? Don't you want an
I
Afro
already
Nation?
have some. I don't need this.
Wow.
For your fans, not for you, for your fans.
Yes.
Okay, well, that'll be a conversation for you two when we are done. But
why do you want?
I just want a bit of both. Do you get it?
a bit of both.
Yes, one.
Well, then you
Afro Nation,
should have tried to win.
Isn't it?
No, it is. It's actually one, so that will not be possible. But yes, guys, thank you so much. Did you enjoy this? Did you enjoy this?
Oh, it was fun.
It was fun, huh?
Yeah, it really was.
Right. Now on Thursday, when you guys are back here on Thursday, you also have the opportunity to, win more tickets for your fans. So just, psych yourself. On Thursday, when you come, you are going to do more so that you can win more tickets, so that your fans can get more tickets, and then thank you for that. I like that you enjoyed it. I also enjoyed it. I should play the balloon one as well and see how I do on that.
I
should play. I will lose it.
Yeah, you won't.
No problem. Let's see how that goes. But yes, guys, this has been our holiday special Culture Daily Extra. Now, you know how we do for the regular Culture Daily show. We have the first bit, and then also we have the big conversation. For today's big conversation, we are going to have Blac Volta, and then also Handsome Fella is in there, Johnny Stone. They are going to be talking about the nightlife in Accra, and especially also because it's December, there's been so much happening. So yes, we are going right into Studio 899 for the big conversations. They can stay, don't log off, don't log out. This is free music. You can also listen on Plus 89.9 FM. My name is Lerny Lomotey, and thank you so much to my co-hosts Andrea and Kojo Jr. for doing this with me. Now, throughout the week, we are going to have different people come in to do this with us. And on Thursday is an all-star thing. They are all coming here, and it's going to be amazing. We got you. So yes, this again is free music. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the big conversation.
It's I tell ya.
Everybody is talking about
Say what? So, ladies, I want to introduce you to something special. Just wait for me. So here we go. Is the Bell Cola and the Bell Squeeze. Just try it.
Never a dull moment this festive season with Bell Cola and Bell Squeeze, now available in can. Feel the fizz as it excites your taste buds as every sip takes you on an adventure. And they're perfect mixes for your cocktails and mocktails.
Say what?
Grab a can of Bell Cola and Bell Squeeze in every shop and pub near you. Another member of the Bell Can range and a quality product from Bell Aqua. Bell Cans, refreshing style, taste of adventure. This advert is FDA approved.
Bell Cans are now available on Junior Ghana.
Wake up the champion in your child. Give them energy to go further. Let Milo with Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa helps wake up the champion in your child.
This advert is FDA approved.
There are days when you think, Whoa, today I've earned it. Days when plans run longer. What if we order a Glovo? Or days when you can't control everything. Oh yes, because on Glovo, you can order anything you want. Glovo, you order, we deliver.
Discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, and a world many of us dream about owning. Discover the world of Bang & Olufsen, a particularly true brand in the ever-evolving realm of high-end electronics you might love to own. Locate us at our showroom right here in Accra, Ghana, Atlantic Tower, Liberation Road 1. Bang & Olufsen, like no one else.
Hey, so welcome to the Blac Volta Nightlife podcast, where we bring you all the ins and outs of nightlife within Ghana and within Accra. Today we've been blessed by 3 Music. They've given us the opportunity to host a podcast episode in their beautiful offices today. So thank you so much, 3 Music, for that. I'm in the studio with a couple of guests today. The episode today is December Diaries. So if you are conversant with the Blac Volta Nightlife podcast, we've done one episode of the December Diaries where we just talk about everything within the December period. We recorded our first one, I think, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah, so shout out to Handsome Fella. Handsome Fella is here.
Yeah,
My
that's
co-host. Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright still. Not really feeling too 100%, but I'm here.
You've been talking the whole of December.
Facts.
You've been talking the whole of December.
Massive facts. I'm knackered, but at the same time, someone's got to do it. If not, I just pass it to Johnny Stone.
Anyway, I have a couple of superstars here with me today on the show. We'll be talking about December. We'll do a 360 about everything in between, everything that's happened within the December period and then within nightlife. So I have in the studio Johnny Stone.
What's going on?
Johnny Stone is a radio presenter, TV presenter, CEO of Karaoke Kings. You catch him at Honeysuckle every Tuesday. He's like the king of karaoke in Accra. So what's up?
Facts. I'm good, you know.
Good?
Yeah, very good.
All right.
Happy to be here.
Okay, so before I continue with the intros, we'll take a short commercial break and then we'll come back to you. Stay tuned. So as I was introducing the panelists for today, we have Johnny Stone. We also have Cassie Isabella. She is the CEO and the founder of Roaming Republic. If you're not conversant with the Roaming Republic, it's a firm that curates travel experiences for people all over the world. I think they've done about 2 or 3 trips this year.
This year we've done 2 trips, yes.
Yeah, you've run Thailand.
We did Thailand in September and now Ghana.
Okay, great. Very nice to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And then I have an international DJ here.
Done already. Reload.
Please.
Please. I have the most controversial Tempo XTD.
Come on. Less controversial than my brother in the corner over there. But yeah, we're in here today. It's a pleasure to be here, man. Like, honestly. So yeah,
lovely. And then finally we have Lakeisha Ford, who is the CEO of Ford Communications, and also the founder of Wood and Water, which is an Afro-Caribbean movement. She doesn't want to call it a party, but it's a movement. It's happening on the 6th of January.
4th of January.
4th of January this year. So you guys should check that out. And then you guys should try and check that out. So it's a good team we have today, and then we'll be talking about December. But before I start, right, handsome fella, is December Decembering?
In certain aspects, yeah. In others, no. Considering how much...
I don't think a lot of people are feeling December,
I feel that they are, but it's just portrayed in a different way. Not many people are here from, like, last year because all the prices have gone up. It's more expensive in Ghana than it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
And the events that are occurring, although they are okay, they're good, they're not... they don't kick as much as they did last year.
They don't. I just feel like we thought a lot more people would come. I don't know whether they are on their way because of Afrochella.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I'm just not feeling the December vibe. Johnny, what do you think?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's because there's so much happening. This year, people have decided to do a lot more events, and they projected that so many people will come, and now they're spread thin.
Yeah.
So even though there are big things happening, it's like there's too much. But the numbers, I've been out a few times, numbers seem good, but it's not choked.
It's not choked.
No, it's not choked. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but I say I think I appreciate that side of things because no one wants to go to a party and it's choked and you're just there for being there sick. That's dead.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to a party where I can have the ability to party and have space to party. 9 times out of 10, I'm working because I'm on a microphone, but to see everyone just there, cramp up, not having fun, hard faced.
Do you think do you think the nightlife consumers? Do you think the nightlife consumers have evolved?
Yeah,
have evolved in terms of the party scene, or do you think it's just the economy that's just tempo? What do you think? Well, you've been big on this economy issue. I mean, the last one,
I am trying.
Can you
imagine? I am trying. But the thing is, you see, like, okay, so the dollar rates and whatnot, the forex rates have come down. That's what they're saying. That's what we see. But it doesn't reflect in the prices of
because a bottle of Henny now is like almost 2,000.
Yeah, it has not reflected in the prices of goods and services. Which brings me to one question, just digress, like, what's the Ghana Standards Authority doing? Is there a bylaw in the constitution that says there has to be, like, price regulation?
And he started.
I'm going to end it there because I don't want to turn it into a political show. But then again, I think there's so many factors involved with why December is Decembering the way it is. Economy is part of it. There's so many events, which is, I mean, it's saturated.
About 200, 300 plus.
I mean, the last time we checked on your it was what, 150?
No, it was 180. I think as at yesterday.
So there's
it's crazy.
Too many things going on in terms of the concerts, the artists. The same artists are everywhere.
That's the thing. I feel like just every single concert.
And
is
when
like
someone does this, someone comes on, and then they're having theirs. And this one does, and then you know what I mean.
You know what that happens, though, right?
Exactly, obviously. But then again, like it's still the same random you're seeing.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then this December is kind of weird because all these shows are getting cancelled, and you know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of reshuffling. A lot of reshuffling, a lot of cancellations.
This December is very like it's an unorthodox one. It's not what we're used to.
Is it? Will you blame it also on like a global recession? What do you think, Cassie? Like I mean, generally, is there like I mean I know there's a recession everywhere, but do you think that's what's happening, and then that's not making Decembering like that in Ghana? Like, I mean, you've traveled, you've created events for groups in where? In the US and where again?
So my groups primarily come from the US, Canada, and the UK, and we've traveled to like Colombia, Thailand, Bali.
How different
South
is that
Africa.
from this year? I mean, you've done it two times, right?
So we did it last year. Definitely the prices would be a big factor. Like the flight prices alone have doubled have literally doubled since last year. Last year you can get round trip like $1,200 US. Now they're like $3,500, $4,000, $5,000. So a lot of travelers who wanted to come even have had to cancel leading up to the trip because the flights are insane. So I definitely echo what Temple was saying. Like the prices is a factor. I also feel like the year of the return like got everybody really hype about Ghana, and then it's kind of like that hype is kind of dying down slowly. And then with the prices added onto that, it's kind of like I don't know. We gotta.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
But I recently, I think a week ago, I think the Ministry of Transport and then I think the immigration authorities issued I think it was a communique around.
But you know what? Yeah. The airports are not even up to speed on that. So you issue this.
I am not surprised.
You issue this letter saying that nobody needs visa on arrival yet, but some of my travelers are at the airport literally today messaging me saying they're not letting them on. Yeah. So they had to call their friend at the airport to help them get on the plane. So it's like
so there's the communication, but the implementation at the airports is just different.
It was the same thing last year. I can't remember what they implemented last minute as well. There was something they implemented, but the airports weren't up to speed on it.
You see, a thing like this needs to you need to announce it very early.
Exactly.
And people have to be sensitized on all of this. Because trust me, you get to the airport and these immigration men, and they don't know nothing.
I think it was just bad timing. I don't think the timing was just right. I think they just wanted to put something out there to say, you know what,
I think they realized that the numbers are not numbering. And they were like,
numbers are not numbering.
Let's try and do something real quick to get these people out here. Mm-hmm. So
that happened the year they waived the visa for Jamaicans. And I don't know if you remember, that was the year Maoli and Kevoy, they did that Joseph premiere.
Yep.
And there were a bunch of Jamaicans that came, but literally there was an issue with people at the airport. They couldn't get through. And they're like, no, the country has actually said we don't need visas. And they're like, well, according to what we know, if you don't have this visa, you can't enter. So, yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. Like, I've said this, I said this before, remember, I did a status that people love miscommunication. I said miscommunication is a swear word, but it's used frequently. Mm-hmm. And that's Ghana. Because they love to tell you something is black. And then the next day, it's blue. And I'm just a bit like, well, why didn't you tell me it was blue to start with? And then you're just going to cause another hassle, another nonsense. It's long. But, hey, we need to do better. But at the same time, as much as we're saying that, we need to be practical about making a difference to the miscommunications or the grayscale that the grayscales of especially in the nightlife and that. It's mad.
So let me put this question to Johnny Temple and then Handsome Fella, because you guys work directly with the nightlife. How do you think? What are your general thoughts about nightlife this year? I mean, let's talk about in terms of creatives. In terms of, do you feel like people have made, creatives have made more money within nightlife? Do you think, what are your general thoughts about nightlife this year as opposed to other years?
With nightlife this year, there's been a spotlight on the nightlife. I think we've spoken about this before, and there's been more money invested. There's more
from where,
as in fees. People are being paid more to do the services. Obviously, cost of living has gone up, so these things have to happen. But also when it comes to events as well, when you're going out to these events now, in the last year and a half in Ghana, a lot of the event organizers have put more effort into experience. There's going out and there's just having fun, listening to the same artists, same DJs, but then there's also going to an event and having a theme, the decor for the event, the whole experience. A lot of people are still not clocking onto this, but a lot of the bigger places have, and they're making money now.
Garage is doing 20 plus events in 20 days.
I don't know how they do what they do.
But they do it. They do it.
In Ghana, where it takes 3 years to set up any event.
They're an entire establishment, so they do this literally every night, right? So I'm just thinking it's a matter of, I think it's ingenious, especially Bloom Bar as well. They literally have the platform. So it's okay, if you want to do something in Ghana, you can partner with us. And then it's a matter of coming up with themes. And I don't know who their event decor person is, but think about it. When Garage first opened, when you drive by, you always look like, there's a new spot. So I feel like they've always done that quite well in terms of showing up and
but I think the owners and one of the partners, shout out to Sati.
That's the name I was talking about.
That's the name. That's the brain Koba and Sati are the brain behind all those theme parties that you guys see at Garage. They are very, very ingenious. They do so many crazy things. And I think that's also one thing why December isn't really Decembering, because I feel like people have too many expectations. You understand? I feel like the events are like, you know what, I need you to pull the sky down.
Bring Michael Jackson as hologram.
Come on, everything, regardless of everything, people are really outside. You know?
Yeah.
I was at Ali. Obviously, I'm a resident there, so I'd always be there. But I'm.
I don't know.
Okay.
Come on. Listen, I've done well for myself in this.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Hey, shout out Ali Ba. Shout out Ali Ba.
So I was at Ali on Friday, which is the 23rd. There was nowhere to step. All right, like it was
wrong.
It was choked.
It was choked.
24th, which is when I play, a madness. You know, so and I know front back as well. So
everywhere is really choked.
It is. There are some
Bondi
places that
choked.
actually still they have the numbers. The only sparsity is in the paid for events. You know? Like,
are people paying for the events?
People are buying tickets, no doubt.
But not as
much as.
Are you seeing the Accra people outside?
Yeah,
people are outside.
So
trust. But then my sorry, Johnny, but my worry is, the December traffic usually starts from like the 1st. But it's delayed this year.
It's really
like
delayed.
The 22nd.
I think is everyone.
I wasn't really seeing
is everyone waiting for Afrochella and Afro Nation?
I feel like anyone who wants to come for Afrochella, Afro Nation would already be in the country.
No,
I don't think.
They'll come today.
They'll come from today.
Yeah, I think everybody
After
just wants to spend Christmas with family, but everybody is.
But Christmas Day, people are outside doing baby para, so therefore, like.
So I come in early every year because I want to get the cheaper flight price. So I'll come like end of November, beginning of December. And I feel like last year there was a lot more people here earlier in December.
Yeah, it's true.
Versus now, I kept feeling like December hasn't started yet.
I think everybody's just waiting for that.
Yeah,
that one event that will go like, okay, now
we're here.
We're really very okay.
But I feel like we have to think about this too, right? I feel like we haven't had a proper December since like 2019, year of return. And then it was 2020 COVID. And then 2021, we were like shaky, like, okay,
cautious,
we're kind of coming out. And this is the first year, like regular year.
Yeah.
So all of our conditioning over these years, we're now like, tickets are slow.
Yeah.
People are taking long to come into Ghana.
But this is actually how December is.
You know what I mean?
In Ghana. It's just
I'm actually surprised. I thought there would be more people. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
There would be more people here this year because of the hype. Like, I felt like 2021 was crazy. Like, out of the last 3 years was probably one of the best years.
Yeah, it was.
In December. But I thought because of all the FOMO people were experiencing, they were going to want to be here.
You know what, though? Think about it. The prices.
Yeah.
I feel economy thing, so people aren't spending as much. So you have these foundational things that, like, maybe the Vim is there, but Charlie, your pocket, you'll be thinking twice.
It's not just the ticket prices; it's the hotel prices. There's not even that many hotels. We definitely need more hotels in Ghana because the limit is there. And then that makes everybody put their prices up. So even for us as a group travel company, this is one of our most expensive trips.
How much are you paying?
This is good insight.
How much are you paying, like for a night?
I can't divulge that information.
Just an undisclosed.
Our package, like, we have always been an affordable group travel company. So, like, for Thailand, our packages will be like low 2,000s. For Ghana, we're at the top 3,000s. Like, it's our most expensive.
Ghana's your most expensive.
And it's like not even our most luxurious.
Ghana's your most expensive.
No, I love Ghana. I love, like, Ghana's like a second home to me, but it's not our most luxurious. It's not like a Zanzibar, like,
exactly.
you know? And yet it has to be so expensive because of the hotel prices. I will book a hotel in January and have a set price, a contract with the owner, and then he'll come to me 2 months later and say, you know what? It's December, and I feel like we should be making more money, so I want to revise the prices. And I've already released my package.
How does that make you? How does doing business, both Lakeisha and Isabel, how does like you guys coming from outside in and then doing business here? How do you like? How is doing business in Ghana?
Yeah, especially as a woman. Like, how is it?
Stressful. Where do I start? How much time do we have?
Those are two loaded questions, right? Two loaded questions. Well, I actually live here. I've been living here for 7 years now. I go home every year, like stateside in Jamaica. But in terms of doing business, like, it's not easy, obviously. There's a lot of opportunity here, but you have to work kind of hard to extract it and see it come to life. And then the question about doing business. So wait, see it coming to life means finding the right vendors, working with the right people. And it's not just money that will get you something done. We saw that with, no offense to anybody, the WizKid concert.
We'll come to that.
Okay, we'll come to that. There's a cocktail of things you need to make something work in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Not just money.
It's not money.
It is the right people. And even when you have the right people, you need funding. You know what I mean? So there's this mixture. And you got to work hard for that.
Yeah.
You have to work hard for that. You fail at finding the right people. You fail at finding the right things.
And I feel like a lot of that is also with the network. It's like building. You need to build a network to actually make things work here in Ghana. Yeah, nightlife. You need the network. You can't just come and say, you know what, I have $1 billion. I want to throw an event. What? Okay.
Nobody knows you, right? And that actually.
What can you bring to the table?
Exactly. And who are you again? Oh, right. So it's difficult, but I think because I've lived here, it's been, you try it, you figure it out. Like, I've had iterations of myself, or iterations of all of my projects. And that comes from partying when Twist was at Headlines, like 2009. Like, I was a student studying at Twist. You know what I mean? So this whole nightlife
You've been out.
I've kind of done it. I've done it. And then if you think about it, people who used to party, we've now become event organizers.
And owners and bar owners and lounge
owners. And we're kind of doing this. We've been doing it before it was a year of return thing. You know what I mean? So it's not easy, but it's about finding the right people, and you have to be steadfast at it. Yeah. Now, that question about doing business as a woman, I don't know if you want to start.
Where do you even start with that?
No, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that.
We need a whole podcast.
We'll come back to that. Let's talk about. We're in the third week or second week, right?
Second week.
No, I think third.
I think we're the third week.
We're in the third week of December. I think there are a couple of events that have happened within the December period.
Yes, sir.
Handsome fella, you wanna talk about some of them?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, the Poker Lee headline concert. WizKid. Do you know what? Yeah, I felt that. No, because I have to be. Because it's disrespectful. How can you be in a country and people are coming for you, and then even like
you haven't heard this side of the story though.
What, the whole side? You want me to say the whole side? So you want to open? Okay, cool.
No, but you continue. It's disrespectful that
it's disrespectful. Like, I just felt like the whole situation was disrespectful. Yeah, everyone's bantering it, but nah. If you really think about it, people come from all over the world to come see this one person, and one, you're in the country, you didn't show up. Two, even the supporting artists, only 2 of them performed. And they made use of the talent which they had. Like, big up Jackie, big up Darko Vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think if you to perform, Asaka boys to perform.
And so like, big them up. Like, you guys really shut down that. We appreciate that. But as for King Promise and WizKid, I don't know what Batty and Betch they're doing.
No, but King Promise came to.
No, he didn't.
He came to apologize.
He came to apologize.
Plus he had a concert. Right?
Did you see the apology? It was so similar to WizKid's.
Copy and paste of
WizKid's.
Oh, I didn't even see the apology.
The apology. It was quite disrespectful because if Efia is performing,
then why can't you?
Why are you citing health and safety reasons? If you came out and said, okay, guys, I apologize. I didn't perform. I'll make it up to you. But you came out and said health and safety reasons. I can get WizKid saying that. WizKid moves differently. We all know that. It is a headliner for whatever reason, and you have your deal with the organizers. I could tell from before this concert happened that it wasn't going to go smooth. I got hit up by 5 different people for influencer work, and getting close to the concert, it looked like they were literally throwing tickets at people. I was thinking to myself,
plus the influencer thing was all over. It was very messy,
they hit
like
me up
DMs.
as well.
Yeah,
when they hit me up, usually when you hit me up like for influencer work, you have to give me a scope of work, right? Yeah. I was the one dictating the scope of work. You're supposed to tell me. Yeah. So I'll screenshot and send to Johnny. I'm like, Johnny, what are you talking
that's
about?
the thing. I think it was a bit messy.
So I felt like that was a bit of
I saw a couple of
red flag
screenshots.
for me. I'm like,
I saw a couple of screenshots with people.
But,
I think some of them they were being hit up to say, we're gonna give you free tickets, free tickets, and it was just so messy. You know how Accra is. You know how Accra is.
You're gonna give me a VIP ticket to the inner circle, and you tell me that it's worth 10K. You know what? I don't want a ticket. Give me the 10K.
Yeah, but he did Kim Promise came to apologize, and I think
he didn't
he
apologize.
was bashed, and
so he should
people
be.
wanted to cancel his event, right? I think there was, but I think
for the concert.
Yeah,
it really went.
But his Promised Land.
I was
really
sort of like kind of there,
was,
but not there because I was doing some MC work for like one of the banks, staff party.
But it was amazing.
Yeah, it was. There was.
I checked it out after Sandbox.
Yeah.
Sandbox reopened. Shout out to Sandbox for reopening, and I saw a swarm of cars at La Palm. So I went there, and it was packed. It was packed. It was really packed.
They showed up.
They really showed up. He issued another apology there, but I think he'll be issuing apologies till
no, man.
Till then.
But you know what? Yeah.
He made a mistake. He's apologized.
No. Guys, can we stop doing this whole time on the back situation?
We're human. Come on.
We're human. You're King Promise. Wizkid is Wizkid.
Is he not human?
Like, you can't move on the same level as Wizkid when you're not Wizkid. You're King Promise. I respect your talent.
So he made a mistake.
He made a mistake.
Moving on.
That's a mistake.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Which are they?
However, back to the matter. Open and close. All that good stuff. Yeah.
There you go.
I went to probably one of the best concerts I've been to in Ghana, and that was Blac
Volta
at Upfest. That man is a performer. Big up his live band. Blac Sharif at Upfest.
But that party started on time, as opposed to like Promise.
It started on time,
as opposed to like Promise Land.
I want to chip in. Notice that the concerts people had the most fun at were Manifestivities and also Black Horse concert.
Yeah.
The reason why these concerts started on time, people came in early. The performances were on time. They left early. They went home.
I think Promise Land didn't start on time.
Yeah, I'm not coming to attack King Promise. I'm not gonna also attack all Ghanaians, but it's like constructive. I'm paying money to come to your concert. I don't want to be there at 8:30 p.m. That's what King Promise said, and someone else might say 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If you say the time, start the event on time. Whether you have 3 or 4 people there, start on time. Because now 2 a.m. comes, and I'm now getting to experience the main act or artist. I think Asaki did a concert recently in Nigeria.
I heard about
after his controversial shows in the UK, he showed up on time. I think maybe 8 o'clock the event was for. He showed up at like 8, 9, performed, went. People came later, and were like, "Where's this guy?" And people were like, "Oh, he's already performed. It's done." Because we are so used to artists coming late. So artists that are listening or watching, please try and get your technical team, because maybe it's not the artist's fault. I don't know. But be on time.
Yeah, I think the timing issue is yesterday I was at the Joe Boy concert. I think he also started on time. He performed for like 2 hours. But I mean, I think artists should just. Timing shouldn't be an issue. You understand?
There's so many factors involved, because sometimes it's the organizers who setting up.
It's also a business. It's also.
Because
I keep saying that it's also a business decision, right? I mean, if you've invested a lot of money to bring all these artists who are charging about $35,000, $45,000, $50,000, you understand, and you have not made 10% of that at the gate, you understand? Are you coming to bring that artist on when nobody has really come in? You need to balance it to say, you know what? I mean, am I really going to pay an artist $50,000 for him to come and perform at 8 o'clock when people are now leaving their homes at 9 or 10 o'clock?
So with what you said, then you can tell that it's like a 3-dimensional.
Yeah.
Artists need to play their part. Organizers or show organizers need to play their part. And the consumers or the attendees also need to play their part. It's as simple as that. Ghanaians were very used to saying, oh, the show they start, I will pull up like 12. Yeah, because by 8, it's not. And it reflects in everything that we do.
Yeah.
In terms of time, when you have meetings with people, you set 8 o'clock, and then they decide to show up at 9 because 8 is too early. It reflects in everything that
it's a myth.
So I'm just saying, like, it's 3-dimensional. Everybody needs to play their part. It's as simple as that. As a DJ, your set time is what? 10 to 11. You get there at 10, you're being told stories. Meanwhile, you're booked for another gig, and you're supposed to be playing from like what?
I hope Wood and Water starts early though, Lakeisha.
It must.
Well, Wood and Water is definitely starting.
So before that, just walk us through Wood and Water. I know it's an Afro-Caribbean party, but
okay. So big up everybody. First of all, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lakeisha. I am the founder of Wood and Water. It is an Afro-Caribbean festival, but we're focusing on Ghana and Jamaica, of course. So it's a 2-day event. It starts with a brunch, and then what?
You said Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
There's been an event like that, like Pine and Ginger, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's my first baby. So
okay.
Yes, I'm a founder of Pine and Ginger, but we've elevated Pine and Ginger to Wood and Water.
So there is Pine and Ginger, or there.
Yeah. What'd you say?
There is Pine and you've elevated. So it's Pine and Ginger that's morphed into Wood and Water, or.
So as a founder of Pine and Ginger, the vision has been to always do more than just party. We need to do business together. I'm tired of Black people gathering and us not figuring out how we can get the bag, right?
Okay.
So the idea is to create these spaces where we can exchange ideas, business opportunities, but of course we're Caribbean, we're African people, we're going to party, right? So we've elevated the experience from just a party to a festival. Now, Wood and Water is essentially the premier Afro-Caribbean festival. It's a 2-day event. We're starting off with a business brunch, which is actually happening today. And then we'll have the party, which is going to happen on the 4th. Now, that's just a bashment, straight up bashment. But of course, we're going to have some Afro beats. Yes. Yes. Handsome Fella is excited. He's booked, so he has work to do, but he's going to have fun. So we're
that's my lane. Like,
that's
so
his thing.
Do you have any surprise artists who we were going to show?
Well,
up?
you know what? I feel like this whole Wood and Water thing, planning it has been a surprise within itself. Like, for example, today we have Stoneboy pulling up.
Oh.
He's going to be on the panel for the business brunch, and he'll be in conversation with big culture journalist Evie Ani. She's just written stories like covered from your DMX, like anything culture, New York hip hop, reggae, dancehall. Evie Ani. So she's on the panel today in conversation with Stoneboy, and it's just been a blessing starting Wood and Water. The provision has come in, all the right people adding their voice to it. People want to see this, so we're excited. So today's the business brunch. We're talking about, the future. We always talk about, when we say Africa and Caribbean, there's history and there's culture. But I'm like, all right, well, what's next?
Yeah.
How are we trading? How are we, like right now, there's a lot of things that exist in Ghana that Jamaica doesn't have in terms of systems and technology. Why aren't we doing that? Ghana's hospitality needs support. Jamaica's one of the top destinations for hospitality and tourism. Why can't we get some consultation from Jamaicans here in Ghana? So Wood and Water is really about.
So it's not just partying. It's really like partying with a purpose. It's like what can you do after the party? It's like let's throw 1,001 parties, but after
exactly.
that,
so
let's
exactly.
Like
so
let's throw a whiskey, but let's get something.
But getting back to the focus, getting back to Wood and Water, think business and bashment. Business and bashment.
So there's the brunch today at 2 p.m. at the Mix.
Yes.
The panel discussion, and then the main event is on the 4th.
On the 4th, the main flagship event is on the 4th of January. Y'all get your tickets. I know we like to be last minute, even with this brunch. This brunch is sold out. You know how many people are messaging me? Have you registered? Because there is a limit. So I'm excited. I see that people are energized about it. People are still about the whole Ghana-Jamaica connection, Ghana-Caribbean. So Wood and Water, guys.
Yeah. Wood and Water, guys.
Wood and Water. All about Wood and Water.
Handsome fella.
Talk to me.
After Wizkid, which other events have impressed you? So far. We're going to the second half. You know, in December there are three groups.
There's 3 segments.
There's the Ghanaian parties. That's like 1st to like 18th.
Yeah.
Then like 18th to like
24th.
No,
25th.
I'll say like 27th is like for the UK crowd. Now, when the US people come, they come like 30th, 31st,
and then they just come.
They just go.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So I think this December is I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's gonna it's definitely gonna be good, but it just won't be as hard hitting as 2019.
But there's some good parties that are happening.
It's not over.
No, it's not over.
It's over yet. No, that's what I'm saying. Like December's gonna be cool.
Were you at USA versus UK?
Yeah, I was the MC for it.
Nah, but you left early, so we didn't see you.
Yeah. No, would you be early?
It was amazing.
It was lit.
I heard the Team USA killed it.
Yeah, they killed it. So far,
USA killed.
Why did you allow?
Do you know? No, do you know what? Like, let me even talk about it because now I'm upset. No. I got there, yeah. It was
Why are you upset? You
because I was the
captain of the UK.
I'm captain of the team. Where's my team? Where's my team? Whole group chat. There on my phone. Where are you? One's at a wedding. The other overslept. And the other one, I don't even know.
How do you get booked for an
funny,
event?
yeah, because one
of them is at the wedding, one overslept, and one was on their way. And everybody was there, full bloom,
including the US DJs.
It was Thursday.
And even one of the US DJs was at the same wedding that my DJs was at. And I was just like, are you guys dumb? Man's just waltzing in, smiling. And I was like, brother, I can't lie, we got a show to do. What's all this?
I like. Let me post this to Johnny and then Tempo. I like that this year, right? I feel like the Ghanaian DJs and MCs, they are putting them on a lot of gigs as opposed to the other ones. You know, most Decembers, these guys just come in and then you just infiltrate every flyer that you see. You understand? I know Afrochella is pushing that a lot. They're using a lot of Africans and stuff like that, but I feel like DJs and MCs are getting a lot of recognition.
This is just simply because the terrain out here right now with nightlife, they've seen that it's a big money business, it's a very important industry, and the players, the DJs, the MCs have stepped up. So those coming from abroad,
no one has really impressed me, right? You know,
those coming
none
from
of
abroad,
the DJs outside has impressed me. I say this on authority.
Blac Volta, I said this to you.
No one has impressed me.
I said this to you last time. I made it became a big thing. I said this. People said I'm being controversial. I said the talent here is better than the talent coming from abroad. Yeah. They're good abroad. They're amazing. I'm not saying they're not good, but the guys here, it's their house.
Yeah. Because
Sheldon tweeted the other day, don't feel you're an American DJ or UK DJ and you're going to come here and play a better Afrobeat set than anybody that DJs here. With all due respect. With all due respect.
There's the biggest day party out today. It's the Bloombar Day Party. It's at 4 o'clock at Bloombar. Guys, there are about 6 international DJs on that set. There's DJ Loft and then there's DJ Dennis. Don't miss those 2 sets. I'm telling you,
Loft and Dennis.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot that the DJs and MCs are getting.
It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time.
Yeah,
We said this the last time, and I'm glad that my Ghanaian compadres are like, you know, we're actually putting our money where our mouth is. Anytime
you guys are making money though, a lot of money, you know.
Oh yeah, like I said, we're gonna make our money regardless. So yeah.
One thing I also like is that I feel like now with the creatives, there's like a benchmark. Like if you want to book a Ghanaian DJ, you want to book a Ghanaian MC, there's everyone knows.
Yeah,
you understand? There's like this.
You know what it is.
Yeah, you know how much they, as opposed to like 1 year, 2 years ago, it was like, okay, someone will take this and then someone will go like, pay me lower than that.
We're in unison.
Yeah,
you understand?
In
the past, and we talk to each other. So,
yeah,
it's like that. And then we've been networking, and you know, we show each other love. Sometimes I might have like a clashing of bookings or a clash of bookings, and I'll be like, nah, there's this guy over here, get him on, and you know, let him do his thing as well for whatever charge he's gonna. So I'm gonna be like, yo, Risky, These man want you, charge them this, because this is what they're talking. You know, so this is how we can also like look out for each other on the side of things. So yeah, but basically, yeah, all the Ghanaian DJs and MCs are showing out. Big up Handsome Fella, Johnny Stone, Kojo Manuel
doing
I mean,
but next week is a big week though. Or this week, is it this week? This week, right?
Every day.
No, this week.
Every day.
Every week.
Me, I'm tired. We're all tired.
So which ones are you going? Which ones are you going for? Afrochella or Afro Nation? Let me put you guys in.
I'm going for Afrochella. That's I think.
Let me
this
start
whole
from
December.
here.
That's the only thing.
Where am I going?
Actually,
Afrochella or Afro Nation? Both.
You're doing both?
Both.
Both.
On
both.
Both.
Don't ask me how. But
both.
Both.
Afrochella is the reason why we're here.
Me, I'm doing Afrochella. I just bought the Burna Boy. Yeah. If you know me, you know it's Burna. If Burna was at Afro Nation, I'll be at Afro Nation.
Have you seen Burna perform live?
Yes, in
before?
2019. Yes. Afro Nation. And that's why I was there on Friday. It was Johnny Stone.
Yeah.
Remarkable.
Yeah, he killed it.
Remarkable.
But
this is when he just had what's it called? The African Giant album.
Yeah.
And now he has 2 albums after that.
Yeah.
With more bangers.
Oh my gosh, the songs.
And after what he did at Madison Square Garden, when I watched that, I'm like, you know what? Please.
Please let them not come out.
Arm and a leg.
But I like how they put him on the first day.
Yeah.
I know the Afrochella team were going back and forth on whether to put him on the second day because after Burna performs, everybody go like, okay.
Yeah. But the thing is,
there's other big artists on that as well though.
Yeah, I'm looking out for Shatawale. That's Shatawale on
Shatawale. Yesterday, I did a madness.
Yeah.
My
Shout out to
nephew was in there
Shatawale.
sending me videos.
I think
it was
50,000, right?
Yeah,
he's sold out.
Oh,
sold out.
The whole sports stadium. Wow. Like he's sold out.
Whiskey, are you watching?
No, but Wale is watching.
No. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not even gonna put that on Wizkid.
Yeah.
Wizkid was paid to perform, so I think he was brought in by another events company to come and do the concert. They had their dealings. Apparently, a little birdie told me that if the stadium was not filled, Wizkid wasn't going to perform.
Yeah, but I feel like those artists at that level, right? I mean, I'm not an artist manager, but I just feel like at his level, I just feel like contractually or his lawyers will put some things in the contract to say that if you cannot guarantee a certain number of people at a particular time, maybe like 30 minutes before the event, they can abrogate the contract. You understand? I mean, those things are there.
It's normal.
It's very normal, but I
don't like to hear it as consumers because we just paid for our money, we paid a ticket.
Yeah.
But it's normal.
That's fine. Just tell people that before 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah,
agreed. No, agreed. I'm not defending anyone, but
no, I know. I'm just saying, that's fine, contracts and all that, but you still owe some type of love or loyalty to your consumers, who are standing there until 4:00 in the morning.
They're trying to finesse and wing it.
I mean, the truth is, you have to do business with some type of integrity, just overall. You know what I mean? I get it. And they probably were also trying to figure it out themselves.
I think so,
but
too.
Then you have people who are your consumers. You can't do anything without the consumers. You do need to say something. But I wanted to answer your other question about Afrochella or Afro Nation.
Okay. Which one are you doing?
Afrochella all the way. Afrochella.
Why is everyone? What?
I have investment in Afrochella. This is why we're vending at Afrochella.
As in wood and water?
Well, kind of. My family is flying in and cooking authentic Jamaican food for wood and water, but we're also vending at Afrochella.
What's the name of the store? What's the name of the store that's there?
Jamaican Spice International.
Jamaican Spice International. All right, cool. Man's there.
Jamaican Spice International, and we're doing everyday lunches from now until the 7th. No, the 15th of January. Jamaican Spice is gonna be at Afrochella.
I think Afrochella is going to be really it's going to be dope. I feel like
Ashake.
Yeah, I think last year what happened was what happened last year with Afrochella was people waited till 3.
Yeah,
okay, well people didn't wait till 3. People came early. Personally, I was there at 3. I left. I came around 2. Realized
3 p.m.
won't perform till 4. But what people realized was at 3 o'clock, everybody realized Wizkid will perform late, so they all left to Polo Beach. See, I got to Polo Beach. See, crazy numbers. Everybody had their Afrochella ticket on, but they left Wizkid there, and then they were just chilling out.
Because he was late.
Yeah.
Last year I had my group of 25 there from like 4 p.m. and
In the
by
afternoon.
4 p.m. in the afternoon, and by like midnight they were all sleeping on the floor. Like I have videos
Oh.
of them. It was I was falling asleep when Wizkid was on the stage. Like I'm literally standing there like.
I think same thing happened at Afro Nation in 2019 when it was Wizkid's day. I think that was day 3 on a Sunday. Wizkid came on stage at 3 a.m. and 2 days before that,
Wizkid is going to flag
the show would have been done by 1 a.m.
Wizkid will flag.
He was done. So you have the chance to go do other things. Second day, Shatta Wale was on stage because he was a headliner for day 2. Same. Day 3, Wizkid, 3 a.m. I was falling asleep on the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This year I don't have them cut.
Next day, which is day 4, Davido, he was on stage early.
Yeah.
The band was even supposed to come before him, but the band was late. So they kicked the band off.
Yeah.
And then they put Davido
I think
there,
that's why I keep saying that I think we've evolved as consumers now, and I think
just start early,
also
Charlie,
with what happened at Global.
It's not even about starting early. It's about stick to your time.
That's
You've
what I'm
been
saying,
given
like,
the time.
Usually the time is
You should be there before then.
On time.
Should be, and obviously you do sound
everybody.
I'll applaud Afro Nation for that in 2019.
And Global Citizen. This year I saw Stonebwoy perform at 6 p.m.
Yes,
I saw Stonebwoy perform at 6 p.m.
That Global Citizen. That was I feel like that's the best event.
Yes.
For me personally, this year there are 2 events that have blown my mind. Global Citizen is one.
Yep.
And the One Deco concert. I don't think any event topped the One Deco concert for me this year.
He's got bangers.
Yeah, the guy performed like almost 20, 30 songs within like 30 minutes. And it was
but one
amazing.
day is one day.
Yeah, but Global Citizen really... I know there was a lot of outside investments and things like that, but I mean in terms of how events...
Irrespective of the outside investments, they had a quality that they wanted to deliver.
But that comes with money. That comes with money and investment, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you can't just... You understand? There are people who are paid to man those kind of things. You can't be throwing events with a limited budget and then expect that the standards will be at the same level as...
Yeah, everything that they used was imported in.
Yeah.
And they were literally like, they had no skirmishes. They were literally like, we need lights. How much is it? All right, cool. How much is it at the docking bay? All right, cool. I'm going to pay all of it now.
Yeah.
What's next? And then... the proof is in the pudding. Global Citizen is probably hands down one of the best concerts Ghana's ever experienced.
Yeah, it's great.
And it was free.
Great. Yeah, I think Afrochella and Afro Nation will I mean, with Meek Mill coming and all that.
Is he actually going to come?
Oh, he will come.
He's going to come.
He's going to
come.
All
right, cool.
I feel like a lot of celebrities are coming.
Chance for him.
Yeah.
Because
Chance, the rap, he's doing a festival on the stage.
Yeah, Chance is also doing the festival.
Yeah. I think those are I think those are the big 3 events that are happening. But Black Star, but Chance and Vic. Shout out to Chance and Vic for what they are doing. I mean, we see the work you guys are putting in with the flights and and everything that they are doing. They're really trying to bring everybody, and it's not just like. Fine, maybe it's a money-making thing, but at least you can see that there's some effort.
There's an initiative.
There's an initiative there to actually bring people back into the...
And there's additional exposure for Ghana as well.
Yeah.
In terms of, people who want to do business and whatnot. So it's all well and good.
Yeah, so I think 6th January, the Black Star Line Festival, that's also going to be one.
Like I said, I would need Erykah Badu to do like an intimate set. Like
Erykah Badu!
What is it? An intimate what?
An intimate set. Like, you know that one is going to be
I had
like...
something else.
Oh, come on. You know that one's going to be on stage. I would need, and this is where if like Badu Lounge was still like functioning, it would have been dope because she would probably come do like a very like intimate set, like an unplugged.
I think T-Pain too is on that.
T-Pain is on. Oh,
yeah, T-Pain too.
Do you know what?
That's hard.
T-Pain. Yeah. But would he actually do like the classics though?
Of course. What else is he going to do?
No. Because what would do like he'll do Armstrong definitely. But would he do like I'm in love with a stripper? And stuff like that.
He's performed in Ghana.
No. He's performed in Ghana before.
At his peak.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
That was amazing. Like,
when was that? Right?
Yeah, 2010.
Yeah. He's done it. He's been there.
It was amazing. And
I'm just looking forward to seeing Erykah Badu. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Safe.
Yeah.
Boom, glad. Boom, glad.
You're there too.
Boom, clack. Boom, clack.
We're vending at Black Star Line, and I'm on that team as well.
Hey!
Are you hiring?
Charlie.
Are you?
Like, if there was an award for someone who is doer of the most, yeah. Like, it's in a smaller capacity, but like I said, I have the family coming in to do Jamaican food, so they'll be at Black Star Line vending. And if
I
you
am
guys
there.
are interested in vending, hit me up.
Yeah. Cassie, what are your expectations for the rest of December?
Expectations for the rest of December in terms of parties, in terms of experience.
In terms of the experience. You guys are not just doing parties, right?
No. So the Roaming Republic, we curate trips that we have different types of trips. So we have our trap trips, which is literally just turn up, drink.
I've seen videos.
Yeah.
I've
if you're on the
If I scream, they'll say I'm not.
The Roaming Republic close friends list. Yeah, so we have our trap trips, which is like luxury villas, turn up. Like, there's always cultural immersion in all of our trips, regardless of if it's a trap trip. So you're going to experience the culture, you're going to experience the food, and then we always do a give back element. So we'll visit an orphanage, a school, or something, so that we're also giving back to the countries we experience. Ghana, we label, and our other trips are immersion excursions. Ghana, we label it as a trap trip and an immersion excursion because it's nonstop partying. We let people know, like, you're not going to sleep on this trip at all, so get your sleep on the bus, on your way somewhere. And then it's an immersion excursion because there's so much, obviously history and culture that we experience. So we do Cape Coast Castle. We go to Akosombo to do a boat experience. We go to Kumasi to do a naming ceremony this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's new. And I'm really, really excited about that. And obviously, our trip is curated around Afrochella. So that's we brand it as New Year's in Ghana, Afrochella. Like, that's the trip.
I like the naming ceremony thing as
well.
Like,
I'm honestly so excited for that because that's new for me as well. I've never even done that. I try to make sure we get to see as much of Ghana as possible, not just stay in Accra and like have the party experience.
I think your team, one of your team members, I talked to one of your team members once, and then he mentioned that you guys were also planning to attend a funeral. Like a Ghanaian funeral.
Yeah, so we...
That's a thing, though.
That's a thing, though. You know, if you think about it, if you're in Ghana, you don't really think about these things. But if someone coming outside tells me, let's go for a Ghanaian funeral.
Ghanaian funerals are like... Listen, you know it's an experience.
It is an experience.
As in, if you're attending this one side, if you're like... You're part of the family that's the bereaved, and you're putting it's also
I think we lose, like, because we are so embedded in it.
Ethnicities.
Yeah, we are so embedded in it. We kind of lose sight of this is really a thing. The fact that some people can say something, some people can sit somewhere, some people can wear some things. That cultural element, we just tighten.
I think there's a documentary on that coming out as well, Funerals in Ghana.
Yeah.
It's like a big documentary.
There is.
On Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
There's an ad going around with the pallbearers.
No, but segue. So the Black Star Line thing, you don't need a DJ. I'm asking. Are you pass the message along? Because I would like to play. Me, I'm not
offering us services. I'm an MC as well, so let me do this.
I do not hide.
Cast you back to
so please, Black Star Line people, I am available for the 6th of January.
This job interview is happening.
I'm just saying. Listen, I take my chances. Easy.
No, so for diasporans, like, the cultural element is really a big part of our travel here. Most of us can't trace our lineage back that far, so coming here, like, to experience places where our untraceable ancestors have walked is like a really big thing for us, So the cultural element is a big part, but also the nightlife is a part of the culture. So we're curating our parties around Blac Volta's calendar, of course, and we're also looking forward to that because it's literally like culture in the morning, party in the night. Culture in the morning, party in the night. Culture in the morning, party in the night. So,
that's
great. It's a
That's
mixture of the both.
That's great. As she mentioned, if you are, I know there's a lot of information on Instagram, on Snapchat, I'm sure you guys have seen like 400 flyers just flying around. But if you want to, a one-stop shop for everything nightlife, just go on the Blac Volta page on Instagram, click the link in the bio. It will take you to a landing page. You click on the calendar, and then it will show you what to do every single day. There are about 180 events there. It's been there from like 1st of December to like I think the 10th of January. Handsome Fella is on 140 of those.
Why is everyone coming for my life?
He's been talking since December. Yeah, but
you have a VIP card, right? Like
yeah. You guys can check it out. Yeah, so that's the calendar. There are Blac Volta VIP cards out. So what we've done is we've curated a VIP card, which will give you access to some of the hottest places in Accra. There's a QR code behind the card. When you click it, it will take you to the calendar. It will show you what to do every single day. Now, these cards, I want to shout out Cassie here. This was all her idea.
Oh, dope.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this was shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Cassie. Shout out to Cassie and then Sorted Charlie. Vedette. It's also a travel group. So we were just sitting somewhere, just minding our business, and then they threw this idea to us, and then we were able to execute. So
can I hop in a little bit more on that?
Yeah.
So the idea around it was just for us when we come in December, the amount of parties that are out there is like overwhelming. So I was like, if you can give us some type of a pass that allows us quick access to parties or select clubs that we have a guaranteed access to, so we don't have to do the lineups, getting punched in the face if you're outside of Ace or something.
Okay.
No punch in the face for Ace. Oh my God.
Because that, like, we have and for us, group travel companies are bringing like 30, 50 people. Like, you want to curate an experience that's going to be fun, that isn't going to be you guys hopping around and saying we can't get in at this place, we can't get in at this place. So if we had like a central place that makes it easy for us to choose where we're going and access these places, I was like, this is what we need, you know?
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So we've partnered with Bloom Bar, Garage, Sandbox, Polo Beach, Ali Bar, Aquaba UK, and Sundays, and then also Mood Bar. So we'll give you VIP access to all these events. There are no tickets involved for any of these events. You just walk in, no queuing, and then you also have between a 10 to 20% discount on your total spend on the night. So they're only a
limited amount.
It's a very limited number of cards available. So it's only just 100 cards. So if you want one, just send me.
How much are they going for, bro?
I was gonna say, because they're not free. Like,
Yeah, we didn't talk about that part.
Please email Blac Volta.
Wait, what? No, don't email me. An Instagram vendor for price. This is the exact same. Like, oh, come on.
No, but it's understood. It's understood. You can't just be putting it out there, because imagine everybody has a Blac Volta card.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There has to be some kind of like
exclusivity.
There's going to be some exclusivity.
Everybody's getting in the line.
I mean, come on.
There are people actually getting it. There are people actually getting it not to even use it, just to put in their wallets.
Why?
What a flex!
Why would they deny someone who actually needs it?
They just want to have it, just
because.
Yeah, just because.
Wow. That is dead. That is dead.
But
you gotta use it.
We need to rob those people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are your top 5 events from now?
Top 5 events, definitely.
I want you to give me your top 5, and then we go for a short commercial break.
Okay, I would say definitely Afrochella, because that's the reason why our group is here. I'm really looking forward to Palm Fest in Kokrobite, because we're going to get to party outside of Accra.
Shout out to Palm Fest. Before she continues, I know all the parties are in Accra. Between East Legon and then also, but there's one party that's happening in Kokrobite. It's happening on Tuesday, the 27th of December in Kokrobite. It starts from 4 o'clock. So that's tomorrow.
Blood fires tomorrow.
Yeah, so my group comes in tomorrow, and it's after our welcome dinner. We do a party. Last year we did Bloom Bar right after our welcome dinner, but this year we're taking a bus down there. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
It's gonna be dope.
Obviously, Major League Mondays. I live in South Africa, and Amapiano is my
Shout out to Major League. Their first event. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they
Yeah.
they killed it.
Yeah. Handsome fellas emceeing that event.
Yeah.
But the first one was...
Why you guys sound so upset?
Yeah. But the first
really
event
is.
was nice, though.
Yeah, it was lit. Like,
It was lit.
Cabo, big up Cabo and
Oh
that.
my God,
Big
yeah,
up
You guys
George
were selling
Ruda.
tickets for almost 1,000. How much?
It was 400 cities a ticket.
Johnny Stone, how much were they selling the tickets? Johnny, how much were they selling the
400 Ghana cedis.
Yeah, it was 400 Ghana cities a ticket.
But then I think it goes up, right? If it's packed, it goes up.
Yeah, like
why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
That's none of my business. Like, but people paid. Like the thing is, people actually paid. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, because of the magnitude.
Hold on to that though. We'll be back.
All right, cool.
We're going for a short commercial break, guys. We'll be back. If you're enjoying the discussion, tweet at us at 3music on Twitter and send in your question. Yeah.
Peace.
podcast. If you're not following, the Blac Volta Nightlife podcast is on Apple Podcast and Spotify. So you just type in the Blac Volta Nightlife podcast, it will pop up. We've done 12 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 episodes. We've done a lot this year.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, Spotify gave us awards, you understand?
Listen.
Yeah, Spotify gave us awards. We're the most... I think we're top 5%.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of our episodes went top 5% globally.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah. I think it was I don't know whether it was a Chance the Rapper one or I think it was Chance the
There was
Rapper.
a Chance the Rapper one and the Bloomberg stories as well.
And the Bloomberg story went like top 5%.
Yeah.
So shout out to
everyone
that's been supporting us for the year. It's been a year, right?
It's been over that, but yeah.
Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us. So if you need to check it out on Spotify and then Apple. You can follow us on Instagram, Blac Volta Party. Same on Twitter, same on Snapchat. So where were we, Cassie? You were telling us about
top five.
Yeah, top 5. Your top 5 events. You said Afrochella, Palm Festival.
Afrochella, Palm Fest on the 27th, and Kokrobite, and Major League Mondays at Cabo/Bondi. And then PVO for New Year's Eve.
Really, why is everyone so excited about PVO?
It's just a really big party.
I think they've changed the location twice.
Oh, swear. What was it meant to be the first time?
It was a front back.
What's PVO?
Exactly.
PVO is Positive Vibes Only. They're American. They're just like an American party brand. Okay. So they partner with Afrochella and Front Back to do their New Year's Eve party.
Why aren't Ghanaian parties partnering with people?
Because they don't know how to organize party like that. Facts.
We do know how to organize parties.
But like if you we
can take a sundown anywhere.
Exactly.
We can take a sundown anywhere.
We can take a bloom bar.
Oh, yeah, Sundays, yes. But like
anywhere.
There's only a certain amount of people that can do an event of that magnitude, like Sundays. You know what I'm saying? That's the only brand that I know that can do something of that capacity.
No, there's been a lot of Ghanaian parties in the past, Little Havana and all of that, man, you know? Like, people used to really come down for Little Havana.
Yeah, but would they take it outside? Would they export those things? That's the thing.
Question for the organizers, isn't it?
No, but maybe what they want to do. I don't see someone like a Dramani taking Sundays and wanting to go outside of...
You never know.
But how do you know? You don't know that.
They actually do go abroad and actually do events abroad. Even when I was over there.
Yeah, so why are they not taking the parties outside? I don't understand it. Because they always have this DLT, cool, they have this best day party.
Own environment. Like, you can take Sundown to a different country. You could take Sundays.
Red happened as well.
Red.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Red.
Yeah.
Red did a thing this year with taking Red to London.
Yeah. So... it's possible, but you just got to think far and financially far as well, because this thing's not free.
But it's not easy, you know.
It's not easy at all.
It's not easy, especially if you're taking...
Even Bloomberg, when they went to the US.
Yeah.
To do their little...
But I also think
And I think Portugal as well.
I think the landscape here, throwing events here is different from the UK. Maybe that's why, because... I mean,
rules and regulations.
Rules, regulations, time of events, tickets, Ghana tickets.
We're talking about even a time that someone
gets it. You understand? I mean, outside the country, people you organize a party and people will buy tickets to the event.
Yeah.
In Ghana, people will buy tickets
on the door.
Which door? when they see the artist on stage, that's when they don't buy tickets.
Mad. But like doing events in London is like there's more restrictions. Like before you even get the event, you have to do a risk assessment.
Exactly.
You have to sort out invoices. You have to sign contracts. And stuff like that. And
ain't nobody got time for that.
No, but you have to have time for it. With that, it protects everybody.
Yeah,
it's very necessary. I think one of my guys who happens to be in the event space was voicing out or complaining about the fact that why are there contracts and stuff? It's Ghana, you pay the person on site. I'm like, bro, everybody needs to be protected. You understand? So, with the way events are organized back in ends, that's the way it's supposed to be. I wish it could be replicated over here.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. With time, it's time. I'm being very positive.
Okay, so PVO.
Yeah, so PVO times Afrochella times Front Back on New Year's Eve, and then Noir on January 3rd.
Yeah, shout out to the garage scene. There's a party on 3rd January called Noir. It's the Great Gatsby experience.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yes, Temple is on it.
You just put me on it. Because I'm coming at you right now.
Wait,
yeah.
Who's on the lineup? Or have you done it already?
No. They haven't announced the lineup yet.
What's they?
Cool. Who's they?
It's you.
It's they.
It's you.
It's they.
Why are you trying to be like?
Mrs. T.
See, even listen. Yo,
is that garage, right?
For the Noir party.
Is that garage?
Yeah, it's a garage.
Cool. So we already know
my chance
three
to
of the
play
lineup.
because I've never.
So that's fun.
So yeah, today I've sat here and I've asked for 2 events.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sometimes you got to put yourself out
listen.
there.
I don't listen
If
when
you won't do it, nobody
for the
else
P's.
will.
I'll do anything I need to do.
Anything.
You know what I mean? Not anything. Anything. Not anything. Like,
Something straight.
yeah. There's limits between the anything.
I'm just like, yo, okay.
No. I put myself out. I'm like, yo, why are you not putting me on this?
Let's go back into nightlife now, and then December. How much do you think? How much do you think on a normal night out? How much do you think people should have on?
Minimum 1,000.
I was about to say 5,000.
You said 5,000.
Nah,
you said
minimum,
1,000.
Minimum,
Yeah,
1,000,
minimum,
and that's
yeah.
that's you going out by yourself.
Yeah.
And looking after yourself.
Yeah.
You have enough money to move around. You have enough money for entry. You have enough money to maybe buy a few
Are you
drinks.
people serious? 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Yes.
For
But
one
if
night.
you go sit
Yes.
on top of like that place up there and you have dinner for 2, do you know how much it costs you?
Oh, Skybar.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But how much
1,000
are
left
people
small,
making?
Trust me.
How much are people making that you want me to do 1,000?
But it's the same.
cedis?
If you decide to be out,
expensive.
you need to have a certain amount of money.
really
If you
do.
I
really
should
want
have
to be
1,000
comfortable.
cedis
If
for
you want
20
to be
days.
comfortable.
At least. Or let's break it down, like 500. If it's just you, you're not moving with any
Okay, it's
DI
true
or
though.
nothing.
It's true though.
Yeah, but you know this.
But he knows this. He's just.
It's true though.
I don't know why you're
no, but
doing
1,000 is just too much. I mean, I can go out with. I mean,
But that's you and the person that
Exactly.
you are.
That's what
The
I tell my
average
travelers,
Ghanaian
too.
needs to have at least 1,000 on them so they can
1,000
move
That's
in and
what I
out.
told them to budget for nightlife as well.
Yeah.
In Ghana.
About 1,000. Yeah, because if the nightlife in Ghana is structured so that if you're not in a section, you're not going to have fun. So
Exactly.
we want to do sections unless we're going to be standing and having to move around.
but the sections are
waiters.
20K and 10K. Right now they throw the 10K and 20K.
Honestly, they
Table
just love
price.
those
They just throw the
random
10K and 20K.
They love a 10K in Ghana.
Please,
Like.
we want to come to your parties with these table prices.
The table
they
prices-
need to be revised.
You know why? Because someone will always buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Someone
Exactly.
will always buy it. And if no one buys it, the people that the regular customers, they'll give them the table, give them some few drinks, and you think, nah, someone's actually spent 10 on this. Yep. So it's normal.
It's true.
I've actually been at a
Why are
party.
you doing?
I've
Why
been
are
at
you
a party.
exposing nightlife?
Right in front of me.
Why
Someone was
is
like-
Johnny Stone exposing?
Because it's true.
The thing is this,
Please do
there
that.
are people who
Do
are
that
going
with
to
us.
buy these tables. Trust me. They
I trying to say people are not buying these tables.
No, they are.
Just
Blac Volta. They are.
just
They are.
buying the
They are.
tables.
Blac Volta.
I was at
Right
the
in
party
front of me.
yesterday. That's what
This
happened.
year.
Listen, if any of
That's
the
what
party
happened.
promoters want to give the Roaming Republic tables to show out, we will do that for you.
Now
we
listen,
are
but
your
people are actually like buying these tables right in front of me. A party I was at like a week ago. So
No, but Johnny's also saying people are
25K
are just
right in
sitting
front
there.
of me. I'm paying for this table
Are
right
just
now.
sitting there and they're
Boom,
making you
they
feel
paid.
like you are
Like
worthless.
FOMO.
They're making you feel like
People
you
are
don't have
buying this
money.
table.
Standing in the club like
People
a
are
peasant.
buying the tables. There are a select few. Not many people can buy these tables for
Yeah.
25K. The average nightlife person in Ghana cannot go out and
They
buy
can't.
it.
They can't
Fine.
afford it.
But there are some people that can afford to party every single weekend. If they come to your venue, you know them, they're your regular customers. Giving them a bottle or two is nothing.
Yeah.
So now if they come with their guest list of 10 people and that table's 10K, let's give them the table because no one's sitting there. No one's bought that table today. You don't lose.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If anything, I'm going to be sitting back, sipping on my water, thinking, oh, so people are, okay, let me, next time I come,
Right.
I'll
Next
buy
time I come, I'll buy
10K.
a 10K table.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's just
happening.
so it's just a facade. Like it's just.
Yeah, don't let me get started on the bottles.
Hey, listen. No, let me come through on that.
Now we are moving into the
I've seen some stuff.
Let me
where-
tell you a story. When we went for the Afrochella events in South Africa,
Yeah.
I think I posted it. We're at the lounge, and there was this table. They had bought like almost like 15 bottles.
I
was surprised.
Were they opened?
No, wait. I was surprised because I was like, South Africa.
I know where you are going.
I was like, South Africa, you guys
don't go there.
You guys, this is just not South Africa. I know they don't do bottle. They do bottle.
They do beer.
But they do beer, they do cocktails,
cider.
and those kind of things. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a different Bombay.
Yeah.
So I just went with the Afrochella team, went to get a section. We got like 1 or 2 Hennies, and then all of a sudden they started packing the bottles. Like at the end of the night, they didn't open the bottles. They were just packing all the bottles back to the bar, and I was like, you guys, they do these things for here too.
Yeah. So wait, there were people who were like actually there.
They were there
snapping.
They finished snapping, giving everybody pressure and stuff like that. They just. I think there was a club in Cape Town. I think they listed their
Saint.
Yeah,
Saint,
right?
Yeah, they started to list the people who had tabs, unpaid tabs.
Yeah,
that was hilarious. Their page went up like 50K.
Are you serious?
After that,
Beautiful marketing. Yeah,
the day
so they started
before,
to list. Yeah,
there was like a thing on Twitter. They posted on. They said tomorrow evening at 7 p.m.
If you haven't paid, we're gonna post.
If you haven't paid,
and they did it.
So people saw this tweet and it was just blowing up. So people were like, okay, let's follow. So the next day, maybe 6:30, there's 30 minutes left. You guys have to post. Like, we're watching you. And then they actually started posting a list.
So they posted
pictures of the person in the club with the bottle.
And in Versace
you guys are playing, right? You're joking.
No. Facts. Temple, it's real.
Saints page.
It's real.
Yeah.
One guy
going on their page, telling them, go pay your tab at Saint. Why haven't you paid your tab at Saint?
Like one guy was Nigerian. And I think he posted a video later on saying that he's not going to pay
because they've outed him.
It's not a crime to owe.
Do you think that will work in Ghana? You know, a lot of people owe in Ghana.
I wouldn't listen.
There's so many. I don't know how the clubs, the lounges are sustaining. I know that a lot of restaurants are closing.
Yeah.
But that's because of the economy. But I mean, in terms of
there's also the aspect of people owing
and not paying. You understand? I mean, every night.
I still have to cheat to enter the venue, knowing that you still got things to pay for.
Yeah.
It's mad.
People. It's a people thing. People are different, and for instance, I stay away from all of that information because I don't want to know. To be honest, because we do know it goes on. But Charlie, it's just too much.
Yeah. I mean,
Charlie, what on said? Pay for the thing. What's wrong with you?
What on said?
Charlie, you buy
No. What do they mean by pay for him? You see some nice girls.
But you see, you're sitting
but
at the table
nice
acting like
girls,
you can pay.
They understand.
Right.
Cassie, do you think Cassie will come and talk to you if you are buying?
Listen, me, I'll be upfront with Cassie. Cassie will say, "Oh, maybe let's buy a bottle of
which bottle,
or maybe let's take a table at Madame." Madam, we are going to Palm Moments.
Can you imagine?
Don't come and disturb me.
We're going to drink hibiscus. We're going to drink hibiscus and have plantain. It's okay.
Anyway, moving on. It's calm.
But I mean, people are doing other things. You know, you can do. Okay, let's talk about the drugs.
Hey,
balloons, balloons, free.
No, but it's become crazy.
It's become a thing.
It's
become a thing.
It's very lucrative. It's actually very lucrative.
It's very. I mean, the people who are doing
you get to venues and they're there. They have a stand.
Yeah.
You know the balloon. You know that.
I was talking about the drugs or the balloons, balloons, because balloons are not like that. It is technically, but it's like a soft.
It's a soft high.
It's a gateway.
It's a gateway drug.
Okay.
Because you get a high.
The high is for like 5 seconds, right?
That's what I heard.
About
and it makes
5,
you
10
happy
seconds.
or something.
Sometimes 10 seconds.
Laughing gas. Yes, laughing gas. It makes you happy.
I think it makes you happy, calm, just high, literally high. Like
it's a balloon.
Have you seen the TikToks of people who are losing getting paralyzed or losing
But it's the same with cocaine and crossing the street.
Mm-hmm. Listen, there's some kids in their state.
Wow,
that's what they do all day. There's some kids in their state back in ends. Mm-hmm. That's what they do all day.
So you see
the canisters laying around.
You die anyway.
You die.
I'm like,
I've noticed something right now. balloons kind of new in Ghana in the past couple of years. People were doing 1 or 2 balloons a night. People are walking around with canisters now.
Yeah.
Canisters.
It's become, and now for the pubs, the lounges, right? The pubs and lounges that were against it.
They're not putting it. They're implementing it into the.
You are losing clients
because people are looking for.
You understand? You get me? I know some parties, right?
Probably no regulations.
I know some parties, right, that did not want to see balloons anywhere. Like the lounges didn't want to see it. But now it's like I'm losing my clientele, I'm losing my business because people will literally go to a place where they're selling. If they are not selling balloons, they won't.
I was told by a friend the other day, like a few weeks ago, she wants to come out. I'm like, cool, where we going? She's like, anywhere they have balloons, I'm cool.
Oh my God.
If they don't have balloons, I don't want to go there. And I'm like, hey.
But there are also some. Yeah. But there are also some.
She hardly goes out.
I know there are some pubs and
like,
there are some pubs and lounges that are also very strict. Like they are really doing a lot to curb that. I know Frontback started it. But then for health reasons and the fact that people were abusing it, they stopped it. You understand? And also, I think one thing that also stopped it was that people were actually doing more balloons than buying alcohol.
Oh, wow.
So in one night, someone can do balloons worth 10,000.
Yeah.
And are they affordable? Is that what it is?
Yeah, so I'm telling you.
There's like 30 cities of balloons.
Oh, so that makes sense. You get.
So instead of buying a bottle of Henny, someone will do balloons worth 10,000
for that amount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's dangerous, right? Because the air going to your head.
Very, very dangerous.
Listen, maybe I'm old,
like
but yo,
a small chance you can pass out because there's no air in your head.
Give me the sheet.
And I've seen a couple young people in Accra out, and what's happened? Oh, they did a balloon and they passed out.
Have you tried it before?
Yeah, I've tried it before.
How was it?
I did it for a while, like occasionally, and then one day I just stopped and said, I'm not doing this again.
Yeah.
What made you want to stop?
What made me want to stop? Common sense.
How does it make you feel?
It was
and that is why you're my friend, because you have common sense.
For experience, right? A few people are doing it. Oh, it's cool. Just have a bit. Okay, let me try it. You feel happy, feel calm. It lasts for maybe 10 seconds, and then after that, nothing.
Yeah.
But it's very dangerous.
And it's very addictive.
It's very addictive as well. Once you start,
like
if you have like 2 or 3 maybe in a week or 2 period, you keep buying it, and then when you're out, it's a good feeling.
You want that feeling.
And I think with the balloon,
seconds.
and with the balloon, it's not like, you see, the thing why I like why you said common sense, because the balloon isn't. If you ask anybody who's doing balloons, it's not like they go out to go and look for the balloons. It's there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been pushed into your hand.
So if you're outside every single night, you've been doing 2, 3 a week. Anytime you go out, you want to do one. You want to do 1. You want to do 2. You want to do 3, and then stuff like that. But there are a lot of other things also running around in Accra. A lot of people are doing ecstasy and
LSD.
That ones are the usual suspects.
And
I've been hit up by
Oxy and all those things.
All of these.
There are a lot of things happening.
Yeah, no. There's definitely some
ones have
things
been in the
happening.
system for time.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Them ones have been about. So.
Yeah. But I feel like back then it was like,
I think the difference is people are more open to doing it now.
Yeah,
you understand? People actually talk about, I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
And people actually carry it.
The time when
people carry it and then pass it and
exactly.
stuff like
versus
that.
the time when people would hide and do it. You know what I mean? But right now, people are more open about it. And I think it's universal. It's global now that right now drug culture is like people actually flaunt with drug culture.
I mean, there's a direct
versus
correlation
the time
to
when
the economy, right?
Exactly.
So
and versus the time when people actually brag about selling drugs. Right now, people brag about doing drugs.
Doing drugs.
You know what I mean? So it's 2 different times right now. And I come from the time when they brag about
selling.
So I want to. It will always be a bit of a.
Yeah. So do you think?
For me.
Before you come, so does it mean it's a demographic thing? It's like a generation.
Yeah,
thing.
it is. It is.
You understand? I feel like the older generation are more.
Yes.
Balloons. I don't know,
I mean,
but if you grew up and balloons were the only thing that you were the thing, you understand? If it's that's the thing, that's what you hop on. You understand? So you really accept that people go like, it's a bad thing.
I was going to say that part of one of the charity things that we do with my company, Karaoke Kings, every year we visit a rehabilitation center. They actually have quite a few in Accra. I mean, people don't know about this, but there's a rehab center we visit. And I went there last week, Monday, exactly a week ago. When I got there to the rehabilitation center, I saw a few people I've seen in town. Yeah. And what people don't talk about, what people don't discuss, is the fact that those people doing drugs, it's serious. You can really mess up your life. It's addictive. You're out partying at all these big venues, different places. It has a limit.
Yeah,
you know.
That's bad.
And I can't mention the place. I can't mention the people I've seen. Even when I went there, no one knows that I went there to go and do this charity thing, because when you go there, you see so many people you know, and I've had friends that have gone there, and it's like you can't. It's like this.
Yeah.
No one talks about that. So those of you that are out having fun and partying,
be mindful.
Be more than mindful. Like have
but that's
your
what
fun.
keeps nightlife going. The drugs, the women, why are you looking at me? Women make the world go round.
To differ,
People go outside to see.
I mean, we all have our reasons. We all have what I mean. It's subjective. For me, it's the music. It's the people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We all have what drives us
in
that space. You get me? For someone else, it might be drugs. For someone else, it might be women. But for me, it's usually the people I party with and the music and the work. Because more often than not, I'm outside working. So for us, it's always work. So and the money that you get from working. So these are factors. So everyone will have their factors. Some people want to go out and see pretty women, light skin, dark skin, whatever. Some people want to go out and tables and
bottles.
Everybody has their motivation or what drives them.
What's your motivation, guys?
For us diasporans, again, it's like coming to experience the culture. We don't get to every day go out and party and everybody looks like us and you feel comfortable and like the music is what you actually want to listen to the entire night.
Exactly.
So for us, it's like the cultural experience. I'm from Toronto, so I'm partying. It's rarely ever going to be a bunch of black people unless you're going to your friend's house party or something. So I come to Ghana. I want to hear Afrobeats. I want to hear Amapiano now. I want to hear like the music that's going to make me feel like I'm in Ghana. I'm in Africa, you know? So it's the cultural experience for us.
Okay. All right. As we are getting to the end of the podcast, give me your top 3 events, each of you, and then
that are going to happen.
Yeah, from now till your top 3.
Okay.
Outside of Afrochella and then.
That's the last one. Like everything, Giovanni.
One event I'm looking forward to that's happening today. I've been seeing a setup, and that's Dirty Rave.
Yeah,
I think it's flying under the radar.
Yeah,
but it's going to be one of those events that later on it looks like they're pulling out all the stops to make it a well organized event.
Okay.
So there's Dirty Rave. I think I'll also go for Upfest. Upfest, they're being very smart. They're literally getting these different artists to headline each day, and it's at La Palm. Looks interesting. And then the Black Star Line Festival, free concert, T-Pain, Erykah Badu, Chance the Rapper, Vic Mensa, Manifest. It looks like
it'll be great.
Sarkodie as well.
Sark as well. It looks like the event to be at.
Is it Dirty Ray's first year back since 2019?
Temple?
I think so.
What?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So top 3 or 5?
Is there 3
or 5?
I think Afro Nation and Afrochella is part of everyone.
Before you go on tomorrow, I know I want to thank 3 Music for giving us this opportunity. Tomorrow, there's another podcast, Stay by Plan.
Okay.
Yeah, by Zuzu.
And
they also come
Afi.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben and Afi, they're gonna come in tomorrow. So you guys should check that podcast out
hard.
tomorrow.
That's hard.
Same time on 3 Music. Tempo, your top 3?
I think top 3. I'm looking. When he said that first, I just remembered I'm supposed to be playing on New Year's Eve.
So why are you not playing? Like,
so New Year's Eve, I'm playing at the New Year's Eve party at Aquaba UK.
Oh yeah, Aquaba
at the
UK.
Pitch.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm playing. I might be playing for Rocco Radio at Power Moments. I might. I don't know. Charlie.
Give us one that you're not playing, but you want to go.
The one I'm gonna mention, I'm playing Sundays. The Sundays.
In
Sumunam. There's Tribiverse at Ibri Gardens.
I don't like that name though.
In Sumunam.
Tribiverse at Ibri Gardens. That's on the 1st of January. Sundays. That's on the 1st of January. Which one?
Don't worry.
The New Year's Eve one. Aquaba UK. New Year's Eve party. Yeah.
I'm not making.
What?
You are whiskey.
What?
So we are ending our podcast.
Wait, no.
Ending our podcast here.
Nah.
We want to thank you so much.
He's on everything.
We want to thank you so much for giving us the time. 3 Music. It's been amazing. I've had so much fun on the podcast. It's been a great episode.
Awesome.
You guys should subscribe to the Blac Volta Nightlife podcast. Apple, Spotify. Follow Blac Volta on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, to become your way again. When these guys give us the opportunity again, catch us and then have fun this December. Peace out.